everybody, before we get started, so remind you, this is brought to our patrons like Adam Harp, Anka Comics, Anka Zime, Critic 10, Black G, Carlos, Qua, Dragon, Ferris, Jeremy Vasquez, Jonathan Sandoval, Legendary Boss Hunter, Liam Kessler, Regent Raptor, Rogue Robin, Trevor, Shiny P, Some Guy Bob, Soda Son of VTuber, and Siren23. If you like what we do and want us to do more, consider supporting us on Patreon. You can get access to episodes early on some of the grades and really helps us out. Thank you for your support, everybody. Alright, I'm just gonna capture my Gold Series 4 openings this way, because it's faster. Like, before, it's 45 seconds of nothing. Now, you might think me pulling BLS is not nothing. But it really was. Like, I don't know. Maybe my soul's dead. I just don't have any reaction at all to scrolling through all the comments and stuff. It's like, go, hey, BLS. We got a third DDV. That's cool. There's some other crap in here. One of our gold rares was Gravekeeper Spy. That's dumb. We got a Millennium Shield. Like, honestly, this pack's kind of disappointing because we have the card bank. But some of it's funny. I think it means I have 3 Soul Exchange. I did finally get a Spirit Reaper. That's honestly probably just as good as BLS at this stage. That's really it. So let's... There you go. This is just as long and is way more interactive. So I'm going to go open real packs now. Generation Force. Well, welcome everybody to our 4th season of Progression Tournament. We are now finally entering the Xyz era, the Zexal era. We're going to switch up a Master Rule. We haven't recorded 38 yet, but probably at 38 at the band step, I will be adding Magical Scientist to the Doom Zone because he's super OP. Because you can use him to make really hard-to-make Xyz monsters with junk fusion monsters, so that's super broken. We won't be doing that. We won't be playing that game. Thanks, Progression, for letting me know that that's a problem and getting rid of it. But yeah, so hopefully we've got all our new assets and stuff designed. But we're gonna run through the cards on our first Xyz set. Now, obviously, you will probably see some Xyz plays. Somebody will probably do them right away. I don't know for sure. We have a lot of other fun decks we can do, but there are card banking Xyz. There was a starter deck, so Utopia, Grenosaurus, and some other guy are like in the card bank. So we can actually play Xyz this week. But let's see. You get some super rares. Xyz Veil is very funny. Gaga Magician is actually kind of important for Xyz plays. Goblinberg is a very important common. He lets you basically auto rank 4. There's some automat type stuff. There's some water shit. Here's these weird crash bug guys. Wind up start in this set. That's going to be interesting. I think a lot of those are higher rarity, but some of them are commons. So we might see some wind up strategies. There's some more psychic stuff. There's a Gishki. Girgia. Let's see, I'm just scrolling. Nothing super breakout in these lower rarities. You know, there's some funny stuff. Okay, Xyz. Now we're in the good boy zone. So, Leviathan Dragon's really good. Aereo Shark's pretty good if we can get it. Terabyte's a little rough. Zen Master's a big deal. Levier's a big deal. Wonder Wand's a pretty interesting card. Surface is good for water decks. There's more wind-up support. Some violence stuff. Resonance Device is a funny rare for Xyz plays. Once again, not really seeing anything crazy good. We're, like, going for, like... You know, the... generic water deck builds and wind-ups. And a little bit on mat. Yeah, here's even more water stuff. Sea Lancer does some interesting stuff. Lancer Frog. Piercing Moray. Some other stuff. Ardris is a secret rare. Orient Dragon is an interesting secret rare. It's a generic 6. Yeah, that has a removal effect. That's a secret rare. It's pretty cool. Elemental Hero. Lash is not very good. Vision Hero Trinity's a really good secret rare. We want that guy. And then here's the shit we're after. So, Vision Heroes, Trinity's important. Nova Master is okay. Goka, Vapor. I don't think Adoration's very useful, but Mask Change is a quick play. We want that shit. That's what we're in for. We want these We want these things because we want to bring back heroes. Even if we can't ab zero, we might be able to make a hero deck. And if not, we can certainly get started to set up for that. So that's what we're after, is the mass hero stuff at the end. But and obviously any of the Xyz Ultras or Secrets will be very useful. Other than that, it's going to be a lot of tech stuff that's really going to depend on what kind of decks we get out of the next couple of weeks. So let us enter. You get to see me do this on screen. And there it is. Let's go. Okay, starting off pretty normal. Sambel does stuff, I think. Yeah, okay. It's a rank 2 stuff if we ever want to do that deck. What the fuck does Bright Future do, and do I care? No, don't give me those. Never give me Psychic again. I hate you. Gishki Diviner's funny. Geargiano. Mask Change, good, okay. Got our first one of those. It's very important. All right, we got a Vapor. That's pretty good. Resonance Device is also funny. Second Mask Change. Jawsman. Don't think that's very useful. Don't think Elemental Hero Flash is very important either. Got a Wind-Up Soldier if we were playing Wind-Ups. Air Orca. That's one of those weird... Yeah, this Wind Fish Sea Serpent deck that I want no part of. Got our playset of Mask Change, though. Very good. Don't gotta go fishing for it. Hero Lives. That's not the best. I think that's our first Goblinberg. I mean, it's a very powerful effect, but yeah. Maybe slide into a deck. I mean, it's a great way to get started. And I mean, Stratos does activate on Special Summon. Oh, and what does Fish and Swaps do? Okay, that's alright. Banish Interaction is alright. Wind Up Magician. Interesting. That's at least 2 Soldier. Might be a third. Another Big Jaws. Absolute Crusader. No, that's not a good card. Maybe I can con somebody into thinking it's a good card. 2 Goblinberg. Raigeki Bottle, okay. I mean, we do complain about board nukes. It's kind of a win. It only exists to win more, but it could work as like a insurance package. We'll think about it. I think it's 2 Gishki Diviner. Come on, give me what's his face, the Vision Hero. Trinity. Don't know why I forgot his name. Give me Trinity. Don't give me Ghost Ship. Give me Trinity. I mean, I'd like a Nova Master. Ugh, still getting a lot of this wind crap. I should focus more on the comments. I got a few of those. But I keep getting more wind crap, so no. Also, gotta be real, I don't think these are very useful. I don't remember a lot of these cards from water decks. And I definitely don't remember any of these assholes, so I am no, don't even at me. You're not even water. Ooh, that's a good super. I mean, I still want Vision Hero Trinity. But Gagaga Magician's pretty good for any future. Oh, okay. That's the reason why I don't recognize that card is because that's clearly the OCG art. It's funny, rare. But Gagaga Magician is good for any future Xyz decks we want to play. And we got a Wonder Wand. That's a draw 2 card. It only works in spellcasters, though. Maybe I'll be able to trade it for some E-Hero stuff. Wind Up Snail. We didn't get any of the Xyz monsters payoff. And we didn't even get most of the fusion monsters we wanted so far. I mean, we got all the Goblinberg, and we got a lot of other stuff that I don't think is really relevant. I've got so much Gishki Diviner, I don't even... And my secret rare is Lost Blue Breaker. Alright, so we got a Vapor. That's cool. What other good shit do we get? I've already forgotten. I'm already just disappointed that no division, and also seeing so many of these fucking assholes. Regeki bottle? Okay, I mean, that's good. Where was it? We got something else good? Not that guy. That guy's not good. Do we need to stop my recording, roll back, and... No, it's ludicrous. I mean, it's okay. Gaga Magician. I mean, I got my full place in a mask change, and I did get a masked hero. Even though he's the kind that... Well, I mean, he does work with, like, Ocean. No Xyz monsters, though. I mean, we got plenty, like, no matter what, we got plenty of stuff to trade. So, it's not the worst. I'm slightly disappointed that in the wealth of rares and other stuff I could get, I have been weighed down by some really crappy cards that we'll never see play. But okay, we're done here, I guess. I mean, I got a secret, I got an ultimate, I think. I got a fucking Wonder Wand, which is a fairly decent card. I just don't think I have any good spellcaster decks right now. It's probably more valuable as a trade to people with good spellcaster decks to milk them for something I really want for limited. Yeah, I mean, I really shouldn't be disappointed. I got plenty of foils. It's just, are they... I mean, there's no Xyz monsters, so that puts me leagues behind anybody else who pulls an Xyz out of this set. My Ultras were not Xyzes. So, I mean, I've got the tools to do some stuff with that. Gaga Magician, you know, stuff like that, but, yeah. Not great, but they can't all be, and I still have good decks waiting in the wings, so we'll just have to hunt for some more good stuff. Let's add that to collection and be done. Okay. I'm very happy to bring you the deck we are running today. This is the deck for Generation Force. You will notice there are no Xyz monsters in it. Nah, fuck that shit. Synchro deck! So with our latest set of Hidden Arsenal and some of the structure deck cards that have come out in card ranked, we finally have a decent access to Dragoonity. A deck I am very fond of, though unfortunately a lot of the good cards don't come out until 5 or 10 years later. Oh well. We couldn't run this last week because we needed card bank for at least 2 Dragon Ravine. I'd really prefer 3, but I'm okay running it at 2 for reasons. So, we've got a wide variety of Monstos here, and it's not pure Dragoonies. There's a couple of other tech cards in here, so we can do some interesting things. Dragoonity is a pretty good deck. I would say it is probably the closest to our meta of us, in that there are several people who figured out this deck and know what its strategies are, and in general, it's pretty good, because it has a lot of turn 1 Stardust plays, which is pretty bullshit. So let's run through the card by card. Yes, we have 24 monsters. We have 3 sets of Flameveil Guard. This is a level 1 Dragon Tuner. So he is a tuner that gives us access to our extra deck. He's also a 2K wall, and he's a prime target for our 3 copies of Cards of Consonance. Discard a Dragon Tuner with 1K or less attack. Draw 2 cards. And since we want these guys in our graveyards, Cards of Consonance is an amazing card. We have 1... Let me actually set this to traditional so you can see how everything shakes out. We have 1 copy of Yonder, Red Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon. He's kind of OP, though with Dragoonity, banishing your monsters is not ideal, so you have to be picky when you play him, but he can fish out certain cards and do some recycling as a late-game play, in addition to being a pretty decent body. We have 1 copy of Mistletoe. Sorry, I paused there for a second. I was getting some weird background noise. I think there's some loud birds outside. Anyway, where is I? Mistletoe. 1 copy of Mistletoe. He is a special summon or a normal summon, but you can special summon by sending a Dragooney, and then he is one of the cards that makes Stardust immediately. This guy makes a level 8 Synchro. Now, I only have 1 of those in this deck, because he's a dragon, but he's good. We have 1 Primus Pilus. He is a big boy winged beast. He has a certain effect that can do some stuff. but he is not, like, super ideal. We kind of need to use him in certain boards, but he is a Bung Schwa, and I have a use for him even if he goes in the graveyard, so he's alright as a one-of along with Priest Pillis. 2 copies of Quackimera Drago. I actually have 3 of this card, but 3 is too bricky. Like, he's a decent 1900 body, but he does lock us out of lighter dark summons, unfortunately. So you can't, for instance, Flamevale Guard him into Hyper Librarian. So he's not ideal, but he can use to block down the board and also give us an early monster beater, and then if we need him to go away, we can always just let him pop. We have 2 Miltum. Miltum has a decent stat line and has a very special effect where it is one of the few Dragoonides who can get Dragoonides unequipped, because that's the only thing they're good for. So Dragoonides are not Union monsters. They are, in fact, usually Dragon Tunas and Winged Beast guys. Most of these tuners have an effect to equip themselves to cards. Unless you're this boy, Phalanx, none of them have effects to unequip themselves yet. So most of them suck. But Militum specifically works with Aklis or Pelum as a pretty decent setup. So you can actually get it out there. Militum's effect is to unequip a Dragoonity card anywhere on the field. So that's pretty useful with like a Primus Pilus setup or whatever. It's all right. It's got decent attack as well. Probably our best attack for our default Dragoonies. And so it's functional. I wish it were better, but it does the thing we need it to do. We're running 3 Dukes. Dukes is very important. Dukes makes you the Stardust, or makes you your 6s, which are important. His effect is when normal summoned, target a level for your lower dragon, equip him. You use that to equip Phalanx. Usually you're pitching Phalanx for one of the various things that I have in this deck that pitches cards. So he's good for that. Also, I guess the birds are just part of the background track. That's really weird. The birds are in the OST. Anyway, so you're usually pitching Phalanx for any reason. Ideally, you want to open Dragon Ravine, pitch a Phalanx in your hand for Dukes, or if you have the Dukes in hand, pitch a card to pitch Phalanx. Phalanx goes in your graveyard, guys. But that makes a key strategy there. Pelum is a level 3. He combos very well with Militum because he special summons and equips when normal summoned, so you can immediately go into a 7. That's useful for board breaking and other nonsense. Legionnaire works with Phalanx to make a 5. Also, it works with Aklis, who we have 1 copy of, to do a double pop if my opponent actually has face-up monsters. We're running 1 Partisan. Partisan makes a tuner. We're running 1 Aklis. Aklis can pop when removed by an effect, but not during damage steps, so he's kind of sucky. But he is a valid target for consonants as well. We have 3 Phalanx. Phalanx makes the deck. We're running 2 Tribus. Why are we running 2 Tribus? Because he is a 1. And that means we can make Formula Synchron. One of my win cons is Shooting Star. So it's important to have the tools. If I think that's not going to happen, we can always board him out for something. In these spells, we have a pretty lean and mean spell list. 3 cards of Consonants, 1 Forceless Entry. This card's not banned yet. I would probably put Lance here, but can't run that. 1 Dark Hole, 1 Upstart Goblin, because sometimes you really just need 1 more card to pop off in Dragoonity. 1 Terraforming to find my Ravines, it's very important. 3 Stamping Destruction, this means that I can't pop back row without a face-up monster, but without a bottomless, that's not as big of a deal. I can usually get a summon and start popping back row, and it does 500 damage, which can actually matter in this case. 2 Dragon Ravine. Dragon Ravine is busted as shit. Add a level 4 or lower Dragoon. You discard a card, and then you activate one of the effects. You add a level 4 or lower Dragoon from your deck to your hand, or you send a Dragon monster to your graveyard. This is run in non-Dragoonity decks just for that second effect sometimes. Sorry, there was a cut there while I blew my nose. And that's our spells. Traps, it's a pretty standard lineup. 1 Mirror Force, 1 TT, 2 Deep Pry, 1 Divine Wrath, 1 Solemn Warning, 3 Destruction Jammer. Because Jammer stops most of the annoying spells. Now, the extra deck is pretty fun. We'll start at the bottom, actually, and climb up so you can see. Got a Formula Synchron. We've got a Hyper Librarian. With Legionnaire Phalanx, you can easily make Hyper Librarian. So if you don't have the turn 1 Stardust, you can make Hyper Librarian pass. That usually gets you card advantage, even if your opponent can pop it. So Vajrana is the big one for making turn 1 Stardust. Its effect is when it's Synchro Summoned, you target a Dragooney and equip it. Normally you do this so you can do its dumb effect, but what you actually do is you equip Phalanx so you can immediately go into an 8. You can Synchro Climb right away. It's pretty bullshit. We have 2 copies of Gay Bulg. I originally had the 8-star Dragoonity Barcha in here. He is impossible to make. All the original Dragoonity Knights require you to have a winged beast and a tuner. There's no... he's a level 8. There's no level 4 Dragoonity tuner. So you basically have to do Primus Pilus and Summon Pelum. And that sucks, because you need a lot of board setup for that. It's just not worth it. Barcha's not that cool. But Gay Bulg is that cool. He's a 2k body on a 6, which is a little weak. But once per battle, if this card battles during the damage step, so basically in the uninterruptible zone, you can banish a winged beast, he gains that monster's attack. So he's got a semi-honest effect from Graveyard. Which is why cards like Dukes and Militum are very important. And also Primus Pilus, because if he's in the graveyard and Gay Bulg is on the field, he gets quite swole. We have 1 Brionac in case we need him. I'm not really a super fan of him. He doesn't really synergize with the deck because he's a Sea Serpent, but he's a generic 6 and he can put our cards in graveyard. He can stack the graveyard and pop opponent's back row. He's good for going second. We have 1 copy of Gay Dirg. Gay Dirg is a decent body. He's 2400 for a 6, so he beats up Brionac. But also he can add a winged beast or dragon and then pitch a winged beast or dragon, so he's pretty good for cycling your hand. 1 Ancient Fairy Dragon, good card. Also interacts with field spells, very important for us. 1 Exploiter Dragon Wing. We can use this when synchro climbing and stuff. Dragon Wing is a 7, but he's with decent stat lines, and then basically at the damage step, if it battles a monster, you can destroy it immediately and have it take opponent take damage equal to its attack. So that can increase your damage step or do basically pseudo-piercing. 1 Trident. Trident's a motherfucker. So this guy's a 7 with 2400. But that's a little weak, but that's not what's important. Once per turn, you can choose a number between 1 and 3, send that many cards you control to the graveyard, look at your opponent's extra deck, and then send an equal number of cards from there to the graveyard, which means they don't count as being legitimately summoned. So, if I'm in an aggro position where only Stardust fucks me, I can sync for Trident, sync 7, and I can pop himself if I have to go in my fish in my opponent's extra deck and be like, I had Stardust, get that out of here. On that Black Rose you haven't used yet, throw that away. He is a beast of a card and a very useful tech piece, but mostly used for winning position. And of course, we do have Black Rose. We can make 7s, and the Pelum into Militum combo to just blow up the board is pretty good. Stardust obviously very important to this deck, not just because of win cons, but also because of the powers he has. It's very good for stepping down. If we get some special summons going, we can make Trishula. Trishula's pretty good as well. And then we have our big win con boys. Gay Dirg obviously can make himself swell pretty big. But we have access to Trident Dragion. We can easily synchro climb this out of Stardust. So if my opponent has a clear back row, and I can get a level 2, I can just win the game. Because what's Trident Dragion's effect is when synchro summoned, you can target up to 2 other cards you control, destroy them, and if you do, for each destroyed card, it gains an additional attack. So this is a 3k beater that can get up to 3 attacks per battle phase. If we do this from the correct board state, the game is over. This is an OTK deck. Speaking of OTK, Shooting Star Dragon. Very possible with this board. He's got 33, and I have a shitload of tuners. You can do his effect to do the thing and actually gets extra attacks. Also, Shooting Star has bullshit effects. Once per turn, you can just negate and destroy a destruction effect. And also, once per turn, when attacking, you can negate the attack, banish this boy, and bring him back. So, Shooting Star is a bitch and a half. First sight, I've got the usual tools. Jinx if my opponent's on a trap-heavy strategy. Legionnaire if I need to pop more because of his effect. 2 Droll if my opponent's drawing shitloads of cards. For instance, if I get in a Dragoonity mirror match, this guy comes in. 1 Veiler. Veiler's side deck because it's not always great main deck. 2 Pots of Avarice if I'm playing long games. Burial if there's a lot of banishment. Karma Cut if my opponent also has Stardust Turbo deck. Royal Decree for some reason is Jinzo. Cast Trap Hole if there's Chaos. And Debunk if my opponent is using hand traps or graveyard effects. Very simple. This took a while, but I'm very excited to test this deck out. I hope I do not look like a doofus on screen. All right, I'm going to see you in the bracket and the decks. start the recording before anything breaks. And hope it's working? Alright, well, OBS didn't immediately try and kick me, so... Dallas, it's time for you and me to go, buddy.
Are you ready for the sword that can kill a god?
Well, we'll see. We're both playing some pretty explosive decks, I think. We're gonna see who goes fast better.
I will meet you in combat.
Yeah, you will.
No god sets foot.
Okay. Shit. Dallas is on those paper strats, damn it.
Somebody gave Dallas too much weeb juice.
Embrace paper. Return to me. What the fuck is this hand?
Yes, you'll love to hear it. What is this hand? Well, thank God we do matches. I am completely satisfied with my hand.
Dallas, I'm excited to see how this goes.
Activate Six Samurai United.
Okay.
And
Oh
activate
no.
Jen's Dojo.
So we got parts of it.
And
Oh, that's fine.
Summon Inushi.
It's gonna add some dumb counters.
And to activate Six Samurai United.
Oh, okay.
He doesn't even bother waiting to draw two.
No.
I feel like music.
Pot of Greed is a good card, but Upstart is also pretty good.
Well, let's... You know what? I love drawing two cards. Let's start with Cards of Consonance, Pitch Phalanx.
Oh no.
Hey, let's
Oh,
do it
no.
again. Let's activate Cards of Consonance, Pitch
Oh
Flame
no,
Guard.
this deck.
Let's activate Upstart Goblin 2. Why not?
What did I hit that over? Okay.
Oh,
Let's go. 5 cards
It's
in the
your
grave,
fight.
6 in the
Two,
hand.
5, pitch 2. Oh,
I see.
Yeah, we're doing it, Dallas. All right, let's see if you've got an MST or something set. I'm going to activate
Hi.
Dragon Ravine.
I did not
Mega,
think
your
it
deck
made
is
it
never going to
play
go that
stuff.
fast ever again.
Oh, no. God, no. Let's see. What do I want to do?
Alright.
I don't think you have any more drawback in your
I
deck.
need
Oh, I can
Omega
add a card to
Twin,
my
and then
deck
I
with
need to
Dragon
get the
Ravine. I'm
finals.
just wondering if which effect I would prefer.
Will my sword be able to slay yonder
I mean, you
dragon?
do have the Phalanx already. There's no way Dallas is on TD Crow in the main deck. Zero
No.
chance.
No. I'm not even gonna pretend. Not in this deck.
With this deck, no.
There are decks.
God damn it, my fucking audio just crashed. I think that means, yeah, there's no desktop audio. The recording is fucked. God damn it. Speaker setup unknown. Yeah, fuck. I don't... guys, type what you want me to do, please, because I can't hear you. But since my audio is crashed, there's the only thing being recorded right now is my voice, because my microphone is fine. So we can play it out, like, silently in the first match or something. And then I can try and, I don't know, update my drivers in the middle of the night? I don't fucking know. I don't know what to do about this. Axe, what the fuck does that mean? Axe is saying post-match audio, by the way, because people can't... We're, like, doubling down on this. We could also use this chat. No, because you're not going to sit through a voiceover, and I'd have to, like, share you the raw files, which are, like, 5 gigs. No, we'll play out the first round, I guess. And then we'll figure it out. My audio crashing effect, to explain to everybody at home as well, as I Dukes for Phalanx, is randomly my speaker setup effect, my speaker zone. Oh, did that not resolve? That was weird. It basically, my speaker setup goes to unknown and it never comes back. My computer just forgets that my audio outputs exist. And it does it randomly. I don't know what the prompt is. But we will attempt to resolve game 1. I'm probably not going to have a good time because I'm just going to eat summon negates. Dallas, I don't like all this back row you've got. Yeah, I'm going to get Solemn, though. That was good. I traded for a naked board in 2,500. Or 4,500. Solomon overfull, technically. I'm going to pitch guard to get a Dukes. And attempt to do combo. I'm going to eat another fucking summon negate. Oh, god damn it. I hate your guts, Dallas. I hope you don't win this because you're not winning off 6 Sam. You're working off your bullshit stop me from doing things cards, which you know I don't like. Then die and let's go to game 2 already. Yes, the audience only gets to hear me respond in the angrily. This is the most surreal because there's not even background music because none of my audio is being picked up. Anyway, I'm going to do the thing I do where I make Stardust. And in-game chat is still broken for Dallas because he's using a different thing. Dallas can't even blame this on Stardust. He stopped me from summoning Stardust for like 4 turns in a row. I'm going to pitch Dark Hole off Ravine. All right, Dallas gives up. I found a monster. All right, cool. So I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna accept that I won round 1, and then I'm gonna go like look into updating my drivers really quick and restart everything, and we'll be back. So I'm gonna like stop the recording and everything too.
Count. Your government is going
I'm gonna hit start recording. The audio's back for now. Yeah, Marth was there, and we're gonna go, and Dallas has to surrender because he lost.
You live in my actual hell nightmare right now.
I still lost a paper strap, but that's okay.
Did paper strap ever actually work?
Now, this hand wasn't that
just
different than the
play.
first hand I got. That was another turn 1 Stardust hand. Let's go to the side deck.
Okay. Yeah, I actually have to do some stuff with this. Because I do have a robust side deck.
I
better
also
tab
have
away
some
from Project
choices.
Zomboid.
Dallas has robots in his side deck. You all heard it here first.
Is that enough? I think that's fine.
Hold on, I'm still
Well, why would you be running Core Destroyer in the side deck?
I'm figuring this out.
Why?
There's the
Just
sweet,
for-
sweet music.
Just for consistency.
Added some
can
Zexal music, by the way. No
Oh,
idea if
nice.
that'll be a
Cool.
problem. Eventually, I think Konami will be like, oh, this music is new enough that we remembered to do the YouTube thing. So I don't know if that'll ever be a problem. But...
Shut them down, lads.
You want to
Christ,
link it in
Loth, don't
chat later?
No,
Thanks
find
for
your own
that.
music or listen to the episode the music's playing in.
Wait, sorry, what was that, Omega?
Sorry, I was wondering why
You
the
know
fuck
what?
you were so loud. No, I think it's just I had you at 200% because you couldn't speak for the past 2 weeks.
Yeah, and I'm
Okay.
slowly getting better. Also, I think I may have moved past my pop filter.
Well, this is a weird hand.
This is a better end.
Those are 2 things you do not love to hear as a Dragundi player.
This is a better hand, and I've got a weird hand.
Yeah.
Normal summon. Third.
Normal?
Dallas
Well,
normal
Not
summons
great
for under par?
aestheticism.
Oh,
Oh,
god
just in the
damn it,
green.
he's gonna fucking turn 1 Shien.
No, I'm not.
I mean,
He's gonna
either
turn
turn
one
1
catastrophe.
5 you're gonna make are bullshit, and you're complaining about fucking Stardust, which just can't
Oh,
be destroyed, as opposed
I'm gonna
to...
be very honest. This turn 1 is very not okay.
Dallas, turn 1 Stardust is
Alright,
impressive
Dallas,
enough to
mill
take
your
Alpha
fucking
Dallas.
deck.
Upon chain resolution, I'm going to activate this card.
I think I scoop, and then I scoop again, and then I ban Dallas Rose.
I mean,
Yeah, I literally can't play the game, Dallas. None of my cards interact with this. I think I scoop, and then if this happens again, I scoop again, and I take 4. I actually steal everybody else's bans.
I don't like Beast Decree. I'm not gonna lie.
yeah, no, I don't like it much either. I think I might sideboard out of Decree.
Well, thank God I get to go first this time and tell you to go fuck yourself. Yeah, I think my side deck was okay. It's just Dallas got to get a turn on me.
Yeah, Beast Decree is not okay.
And yet,
I'm gonna
yeah,
be that
you just-
very awesome.
You need a monster effect to destroy a spell and trap, which is very rare right now.
All right.
I just want to point out, it's not okay. Does it anyway.
I didn't realize I would ever be able to do that.
Says the guy who off mic technically told me, "Oh, turn 1 Naturia Beast is a great play."
No. I
Anyway,
understand.
Dallas, you deserve this.
No, I understand. I'm not gonna.
I've made the
complain
play
too
where the
hard.
turn 1 Stardust happens.
Oh my god. I didn't know that was a turn 1 Stardust.
You didn't realize that was a turn 1 Stardust? Oh, it is.
No.
If you
I
have
saw
Phalanx
it,
and
yeah.
Mistletoe in hand, that's Stardust.
I saw the 6 come down and I went, oh fuck.
Omega, I actually have the out to Stardust this time, but it is a. This out is gonna get finagly.
Well, we're gonna see what happens. I have 2 back row.
Forbidden Chalice Stardust
Okay, interesting.
into Dark Hole.
Destruction Jammer.
No, I don't have that. That's not a card I have right now. I thought about activating the effect for Kix, but that would just tribute himself and he wouldn't come back.
I'm gonna do this.
It would do nothing.
Yeah.
Just get the
Because that was most of my guess. Not gonna lie.
gas.
All right, I will mobile summon
I
Military.
forgot Forbidden Chalice negates Stardust.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Forbidden Chalice negates a monster's effect. It makes you enswolled.
Yeah, that is one of my outs to Stardust.
You guys got a fat ass. I don't like it.
A lot of the 6-ham have fat asses.
Looks like they have a striker gym.
Shien, I'm trying to be wee, but I'm dummy thick.
God damn it.
God damn it, Loth, why you do the child?
Yayachi. I'm gonna Yayachi that one.
Because I didn't have a fun childhood axe.
You know that tracks.
That was the correct Yayachi targets, I think.
Mhm.
I'm going to go into Wayne here.
X-Saber Wayne!
But it's okay. I had the other summon negate. I'm kind of sad I didn't get your Shien, but
Ah,
I'm going
yes.
to banish to Inishi
That is also Anishi, yeah.
and pop.
so the only reason why
Activating
Dallas is okay with this is
attack.
because he has a back row removal. Got it.
This isn't a back removal. This is a
No, you only are okay with your nonsense because you have a monster that removes back row.
Look, I took out Royal Decree because Omega, remember that time me and Axe accidentally played Fiber Jars against each other?
Yes.
A similar
the fiber jar, but yeah.
A similar disconnect happened in my brain with I didn't realize Royal Decree Beast would be easy to do. It was just a disconnect in my brain, and I went,
But,
"Oh, this
but,
isn't
but
okay."
Dallas, we've literally had conversations about how
I understand,
turn
but
one
that- I'm
permanent, turn one continuous trap
No,
paths.
I understand, but all the clues were in my head. I just didn't connect them.
And I
The
think
dots were
I
there.
think I'm gonna lose thanks to negates. Which means I will not be banning Brianak.
That's fair.
I'm moderate with an opinion.
This will be...
I don't think it's necessarily fair to ban Shien out of this game because
No, Shien hasn't
he-
showed up. No.
he doesn't done nothing.
True. Anishi is the real problem.
Shen
guys.
is like, it's my time to shine. Wait, why am I not being...
I mean, if
summoned
I wanted to be
Anishi-
vindictive, it's banish Kagemusha, but I don't actually care about that. It's absolutely these dog shit generic floodgates.
Naturia Beast might have to time out. Or Royal Decree, whichever one.
I was gonna say probably Royal, but yeah. no,
I think Beast is
possibly.
ruder, personally, but
I
Omega
think
loves
Beast
trap cards,
is-
so...
Word.
I mean, the thing with they're both pretty bad is I think Decree is they get negated. I will absolutely punish you. He'll give me the prison
That's fair.
on that asshole.
Going to-
Nah, I still pop because I'm playing Dragoonities.
Yeah. And if you draw Dukes, though, I'm in trouble.
Well, it's okay. I drew the card that gets me to the Dukes.
Oh, that's...
Dude, that is Dukes. that is.
I will
Dukes
pitch
with
the
extra
Stamping
steps.
Destruction. I can't play right now.
Yeah.
We'll add
No.
Dukes.
No.
What do you know?
How
He
much
drew
is Omega
Dukes.
gonna kill me for this?
I hear you guys say Dukes. All I want
I-
to say is Ducks.
To be
It's
fair, with
obviously
Dragon
Duke.
Ravine. To be
It's
fair,
French.
with Dragon Ravine up, literally his next card is a Dukes, whatever it actually is.
Yes, true.
So
You need to kill him now.
I
or-
bought
Yeah,
a-
you better get your OTK now, motherfucker.
don't have that.
Oh no, you in trouble now,
That's a
son.
sad card.
It's a set card.
Oh look,
This,
Omega,
this, by
Omega
the
got
way, is why Ravine
Pointing
is
at
good.
Omega like you're the man now, dog.
Omega, I promise this isn't a summon negate.
Sure, it's
I wouldn't lie to you, Omega.
It's
I think I don't
it.
trust
You
you. I'm gonna play
would.
Darkhold. Fuck you.
That's fair.
I could have pitched Darkhold for Dukes, but I feel much better about just being like, no, fuck
That's
you,
fair.
Darkhold.
Oh, this is bad.
You need 2 6 Sams to do
Oh
things
no,
I
it's
don't
never
like.
mind. It's not bad.
As Dallas drawn monster.
Yeah,
You got Nagamushi now.
I've drawn
Ah,
this as
fucking asceticism. I hate this card. I only ever got one.
Dallas,
I can trade
To
you
be
like
fair,
that.
I only.
Oh, it's
I
too
only
late for
have-
that. Also, this deck won't exist.
I
I'm
only
absolutely
own
gonna. I'm vindictive now. Fuck Kagemusha. He dies.
Omega, you thought
Oh,
I
it
can't
was
play
over,
this
Omega.
deck anymore. I hate you.
Aw.
Not gonna
I got to play it
lie.
once.
He didn't even get to play the
card-
cool. He didn't even get to heal the
The
broken
card,
shit.
by the way, is asceticism. That's what enables this nonsense.
Yeah, it really is.
Yes, but if,
Well,
if I
okay,
hit
yeah.
Kagemusha, you just can't. I don't have to deal with this
Yeah,
shit for,
well, then you
for
no one's
6
gonna play
weeks.
6 Sam anymore.
Exactly. I don't have to deal with this bullshit for 6 weeks.
I mean,
But I
it's
want to
just,
see it happen.
I'm not gonna say it's not a fair ban. I will
mean,
be.
Yeah,
Dragon
I
is
have to
already-
scoop. And you have
If
to
I
get
win-
fucked.
If I win
on.
the tournament and you ban it, I can't say that they get.
We're
Yep.
ticking. We're ticking.
Oh
Okay.
god, I'm nervous.
All right. Axe v Robin.
I'm already gonna win the rock paper scissors because you know what I'm picking. You know
Yeah,
it's scissors.
I should have gotten rocked up.
Should have used your brain. Okay. Whom's is where? Robin is going first. He's blue player on top.
True. I should start with a very safe standard play. I should go upstart.
Up, dude.
Draw a card.
I'm gonna go for a more risky play with Cards of Constance.
This looks familiar, Omega.
Yeah,
know what?
I hope that
I should
Robin goes
play-
on to win, so that if any Dragoonity stuff
I should
gets
play
banned.
one more card.
Oh,
Hey,
Huh.
you
Robin.
didn't get to see me do this. Ooh,
Hi,
wow.
Robin. I'm gonna die.
Well,
Oh,
I wonder
that's
what
actually
Axe is
a-
playing.
That's actually a hard choice.
Yeah.
It really isn't.
It really is.
No, it's not.
Actually, I didn't have anything to burn that because
I don't
Another
know
Dragon
if
doesn't count
you-
as a target for that.
Yeah, I don't know if you understand how that's working. Never mind.
It's fine.
I mean,
Nah.
no, he's about to pop off. Your foolish burial of wolf won't matter.
Not fair.
True.
That's fair.
I guess the draw would have helped because I haven't really.
And
used
you-
it.
Granted, I only have a Legionnaire, but I think that'll be enough.
Go 5.
Yep,
Keep
that's
going.
5. Sync for 5. Now Robin has more
a
choices
GG.
than I do with sync for 5, but he makes librarian anyway.
I have more choice.
Yes.
One.
You have one single more choice in the 5 slot who you could actually make.
And
I
I
think I'm
just
the.
gonna pass on Librarian right now.
I think I'm the only one who's running 7/5s.
All right, let's see Foolish Wolf.
Well, he's going to
And
try and
let's see,
pop
that's
one of your
fine.
ones first. His Mirror Force.
Okay.
Sets, and
Yep.
he's going to... There's not a lot of cards he would be setting in Lightsworn. He sends a wolf.
It's one of 2, realistically.
Now that's still not larger than Librarian, so...
So I know what your hand is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it might be time for Forceful
So
to go.
I'm just gonna go ahead and end phase chain MST.
Pot of Avarice?
Yep.
It wasn't gonna do me anything for a while.
No, that's
Yeah,
fair.
But
fair.
now it won't do anything for you ever.
True.
I got a second one.
Of course you do.
Right.
Loth,
Chaining stuff.
we really can't talk at this point. Not you. Me, Omega, and Axe all have.
We're gonna go for
ridiculous pot of
Legionnaire?
Avarice.
Again, it's sometimes you have to ask for it. Because I just don't get it.
Wait, sorry, what was that, Dallas?
Mia, Omega, and Axe all have ridiculous amounts of pot of
So
Avarice.
I'm
this is
ba-
like one of my
I'm- yeah,
worst
I'm back
hands I've
up
had in
to
a while,
3.
so it's like I've just had a bad hand.
Hey, I've actually got a 1 pot of
Go.
avarice now. I'm in the leagues.
Yeah, despite what I'm doing right now, my hand was not the best start.
I had a turbo
No.
hand.
Yeah, I noticed
Usually
you had
actually have
two.
monsters.
I noticed you had 2 Legionnaires, which is not the best play.
No.
Yeah. So I'm gonna
This seems
go
like
for battle phase.
suboptimal hand for
Gonna vortex into wolf,
hit wolf. Yep.
so I can vortex right now into a dukes.
Yep.
Then I
Dukes
go
active,
for a librarian.
Now, unfortunately, because that was in the
Franco
damage step,
hits
Dukes.
the
does
EPG.
not act.
I probably want to go to the librarian because, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
That was your
That's
second
fine.
pot
That
of
was a
avarice.
bad
You're out of
no.
avarices.
And it was also torrential. That was a bad no.
Was it worth it to get the library?
Gonna go for a pot of avarice.
I'm just
Oh,
unlucky
Wow,
this
main
game.
decking pot.
Honestly, Omega, I think it was definitely worth it to hit the librarian.
You should hit it back
True.
a little bit, yeah. Just give it back. I probably should have saved
Oh man,
the
is that a
MST.
Dragon Ravine? That's crazy.
That's a card that might get banned.
I would like to activate Dragon Ravine, and I'm gonna go ahead and send 1 Dragon monster from my deck to my graveyard.
Gotta pitch this
pitching
pot of avarice that
pot
doesn't do
of
anything
avarice.
right now. Holy shit, both pots right away. Jesus Christ.
I'm just
I
gonna
think,
go ahead.
I think
and
I'm
drop
just
both.
I was just utterly fucked by just not having a good starting hand, so yeah, damn.
Yeah, I mean,
My
that
deck
is
is
how
very
you
silly
deal
there,
with it.
right? Yeah.
Well, you drew 4 spells and then Judgment Dragon. So yes, you were gonna have.
And
You're
yeah,
always gonna
but-
have a
yeah.
bad time.
So also, the Force Soul didn't help either.
Yeah, because
No, the
honestly,
first
solar
four-
recharging
first four-
Raikou.
So just like the other one's still playing it, it's like you have to be a dick about it.
I'm gonna go ahead and actually activate Compulse on Dukes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
so
that's
you
a
can get his
fair play.
effect.
Gonna go ahead and set that
Now,
card.
the punish is
Gonna
if
go
that
ahead
is a
and
solemn
run
warning.
Dukes. True, that would be a pretty decent punish, which is why I compulsed and didn't use Dragon Ravine. I kind of think I just go for.
I think Iron Chain Dragon. It's not that hard.
I'm gonna go for Gaydarg. Activate Gaydarg.
We searching.
David, there were a lot of cards that could be the play there. Iron Chain Dragon was not one of them.
Consider it's also Dragoonity.
Yeah,
Yeah, no.
has a lot.
Dragoonity with Dragoonities, this you make one of the Dragoonity 6s. The question was just which one.
Gonna go ahead for Brandy Stock, and then I'm gonna go ahead and pitch Brandy Stock. Battle phase.
No,
Let's
that
go.
card is dickhead.
Let's see the battle trap.
Nope.
There's no battle trap. We
Tremendo.
are chilling out here.
No,
We're just
there's
vibing
one card
in
that
the
can turn
Dragon
this
Ravine.
around entirely, but
Oh, let's see. Can I?
That is Call of the Haunted for
that is
Wolf.
not one of them.
Wolf? It's not the greatest
uh,
stratagem, but if he didn't draw, I mean, I would have waited until I checked my draw. Yeah, no. I guess he needed to.
Alright.
You know, there's this very
I-
specific card.
I'm
that's
used to this deck doing more than this.
No, I'm used to both of your
Go
decks being
ahead
better
and
than
pitch
this. I'll be honest.
Ackley's. Nah.
Well, Dallas,
I'm
you've
just-
seen this exact deck
I'm
that
just gonna
Robin is
win.
running. Go Burr.
Yes, no.
That was our
it-
game 1, and then my audio driver issues slurped up all my luck.
I'm also used to. I've used to building more of my shit. Right now.
Omega, I will say, I do actually genuinely feel bad about game 2. I don't feel bad about game 2.
Oh, I mean, yeah, no, we
But-
should all feel bad about game 2. I literally had to look at your board and go, oh, I
went-
literally have to scoop. I can't out this board.
I looked at what I did, and
Like, my only
I-
chance would have been to, like, if my hand had been full of spells, and I could have, like, been like, well, I'm gonna mill your ass out. But no, it was like, I can't do anything.
Yeah. Because I will say, that is the one negative effect of Beast in it.
And I think I'm gonna do this one.
That is the one negative part of Beast in my deck, is there is no benefit to pitching stuff to graveyard, for the most part, in my deck.
All right.
So it's not like certain
Is there
decks where
battle
they can
trap
get
now?
extra benefit.
No.
It might still be about that.
I mean, it could be.
Yeah, that's what I thought it was.
Deprison on Gable. That is fine.
Because that one can.
There's
that
There's
one's-
one card that can save you, Axe. It's not that.
Might not be that one.
Robin out here praying for an MST. It's the only thing between him and complete dominance of the board.
True.
You need to draw.
MST
I would have
be
liked
the
to have. I feel like I was just doomed from turn 1.
You need to draw charge and then mill exactly 2 Lightsworns that aren't Raikou and Wolf, and you
I
can
know.
win.
Or something. Just something to give me something. Like,
Also,
I
don't assume you can do whatever you want. I mean, the man has a back.
No, that is 100%.
I have a card in hand and a back row.
No, the back row
feeling
card is
pretty
100% solemn good. That is just a fact.
Dallas, you're crazy.
I'm so glad we out here playing songs.
I mean, Rubber doesn't play traps. He's too modern brained.
Omega.
I'm gonna actually go for.
But how many of us can effectively use
Vortex?
solemn?
I got it with 50 right now.
Yeah, Dallas and I, the spokesperson of maybe you shouldn't have solemn judgment.
Solemn judgment might not be overpowered if we're dumb.
Yes.
So if I now realize if I'd gone for
Okay.
Librarian, it wouldn't be
That's-
Dean, so I'm
that's
actually
the
fine with
errata
it
for
now again.
That's the errata for solemn judgment. You have to be stupid.
Go on,
Must be-
draw your last pathetic deep prison.
Alley 1-2.
Alright,
Drag
game's
Ravine.
over.
It was Johnson.
Yep.
Now here's the problem.
Well,
The,
He
the-
doesn't
the
have
to
game
get
is
it.
over. You
The
have
game is
you have
in fact
judgment
over.
in hand.
Raise Ravine, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have judgment in hand, and I have effect veiler in hand.
The fact
So
that
judgment
Ravine is
actually didn't matter.
so consistent. Well, it did because it was a big bungus.
True,
yeah,
but he
I-
could have
no,
driven his
I,
way
I,
out.
I effect veiler, then I ravine into any monster that beats it.
The thing is, you had judgment. That's the problem.
Yeah. The reason why I was okay leaving judgment was because I turn 1 drew effect veiler. So I was like, anything you do, I can just work around you.
I'm trying to think of what to do right. I have to think about the
Anything
sideboard.
you
So give it
can
a...
do.
Here's the
And
problem.
so, once
Ash.
again,
That's
Dragoonity has
exact.
shown off it has a strong game 1. Let's see how it looks after the sideboard.
A lot of,
Is
unfortunately,
Dragoonity
the
the new
problem, Max,
Pac-Man?
is your deck is not the greatest matchup to side against Dragoonity.
I
Just
know.
because a lot of the cards you sideboard against Dragoonity, you also sideboard against Lightsworn.
Yeah, I'm pretty
No.
sure he can't play. he
Although
can't
that
play
is
Necro
also
Valley.
reciprocal, so that is reciprocal. So there's not a lot.
I'm not. I need to get better at sideboarding, but
Unless Robin is a madman and is still sideboarding.
Ironically, I think
here.
my
Side
side deck
brigade.
would have worked perfectly against axes because I would have just gone. for
I would
Chaos
like
Trap
to.
Hole.
I would like to end my losing streak, please.
Yeah, but Chaos Trap Hole isn't that.
Also, like I feel
I
like
mean,
Lumina
it
is pretty win
negates
chain
every
touch.
single monster he summons.
So like I played this because you had to prove a point about Lightsworn. They're like Lumina is much better.
I don't
I
think
still don't know
Lumina
if Lumina's okay though. Nope, you're not playing her. You didn't see her all game.
Here's the
I
thing.
would
I don't
like
know. I don't know about.
I don't.
can
I
talk
don't
about
know if
Lumina
Lumina's okay off 1 yet.
Maybe 2.
I think she is
That's
maybe
also
just
not how it
because I think she is because at this point in
I
the
like
real.
the semi-limited.
Well, here's the thing. At this point in the real TCG, Lumina was Z3, and Lightsworn
Was she?
still wasn't doing anything.
Are you
Yeah,
sure about
no.
That was a very
Omega,
fast turnaround.
Omega, 6 Samurai walked up to Lightsworn in the competitive meta and took its lunch money. Also, it was a
did.
fast turnaround. It was banned for all of 5Ds. Or at limited at all for all of 5Ds.
Yeah, Dallas. This week is literally week 1 of
No,
season, though.
six Samurai did in fact just murder Lightsworn.
Okay.
Uh,
It's because
Dallas
like I'm
is
used to
not lying
listening
about
Simo talk about the ban list, and it was Lumina going to 1 wasn't that long ago in history of Yu-Gi-Oh.
Let's go with this.
yeah, but Edison format was like
So
2
what I'm
weeks
hearing is that 6Sam did this to Lightsworn.
Yeah, basically.
6
Well,
and,
it-
good.
Decks that didn't revolve around graveyards, so they could run all the graveyard shit, was what did it to Lightsworn.
Yeah.
And zombies. They both died because of that.
But did zombies ever truly live?
Yes,
Not sure
zombies
about
were a
the
very competitive deck in the. I shouldn't say zombies were competitive decks. Plague Spreader Zombie was a competitive deck.
Go for the
Yeah, the card itself.
I'm just gonna start off with Dragon Ravine.
Okay.
Negate now or forever lose your cards.
Or MST.
I object. Wait.
It's true. MSG doesn't. You can't get the ignition effect.
Gonna go ahead and send Aklis.
Yep. Send Aklis pitch
Pitch also
Phalanx.
Phalanx.
because that's what you
Gonna go
do.
ahead and set
You're.
one.
I tested Dragoonity so much, and I tested mostly against myself. So you'll notice I didn't run into this problem where somehow I was negating myself constantly.
Oh no, that's the play.
Alright,
Yeah, but it's decent.
that is a play. We out here playing gold
Fucking
Loa.
normal
Oh,
summoning Gub. Or flip summoning Gub.
Yeah.
APT me?
No. I'm just reading the card.
I don't know why I hear Omega say
yeah.
Gub. My
It
first
doesn't
thought
do
is
anything to your
Gub.
deck, I'll
Yeah,
say
he's
that.
about to. Okay, Wayne. Interesting. Everybody's going on
Wayne,
Wayne business.
into
Archetype Trader Wayne.
You need to Gardner. Interesting.
Well, no,
Oh,
now he's
okay.
he's gonna
He's gonna-
Gub.
I see
So
what is
if,
happening
if,
here.
If Robin loses, Gub gets banned. As is good and
I
just.
see what.
going
Well, no.
Gub
This is about
what are we
what is
doing?
about to happen.
Yeah, this is Trishula.
let's
But also,
see.
absolutely.
A certain
Gub should
ice
go.
barrier is about to happen.
I
don't know if
should
it's
have
good.
fucking put it in that. I'm a fucking
Oh my
dumbass.
God, Axe is an idiot.
Well,
He
no,
didn't
because
even-
I never
You
usually
know
have, I never usually have Gardner in hand.
You know what's crazy?
even have
you
the
have
payoff.
8 extra deck cards.
You don't even have
You
a full
could
extra
absolutely
deck.
be running more.
You're gonna play.
All
I put sixes in because it works.
Alright.
Never mind.
Gub
Never
should-
mind.
Gub should. Omega.
Gub needs
Omega?
to be unlimited now. Actually.
Gub does not need to be banned because apparently people can't play Gub.
Oh wow, that was an
Wow,
awful
that was a
Iron
good
Chain.
mill.
That sucked.
The
That
point
was
is,
always-
okay,
That was
let me
Compulse,
talk.
MST,
Okay,
and Solemn.
Guys, let me say this. So basically, every time I've tested this, Gub works out to get into a 5 and then into a 6. It's just, I never other than have a
Which is
material
a fair
for it.
play.
It's just,
I mean,
guess
but
because
you,
I have 2
you
4s.
Okay, I get where you're going, Axe, but like you have
Well,
Wayne,
you have Wayne,
and
though.
you have the level 3 targets. You should have put
Yeah,
Trishula anyway because you have 8
Well,
cards
the-
in your extra
I
deck.
Warriors
You should
using
just put
4s.
whatever the fuck.
Well,
But
it's
even-
how
even-
much
even
are
at-
Warriors?
Axe,
Oh,
you
okay.
throw
It doesn't
the
matter
YOLO
though.
Trish-
Trish is
Axe.
generic.
You throw the YOLO
Even at
Trish
that-
in just in case.
Even
I
at
didn't
that,
think about it because I just don't consider it.
No, hey, here's the
Axe.
thing.
Oh
Axe,
well, I'll give
even
you a
with-
future pro tip. If you're not filling your extra deck at
I'm
this
going
point
to.
in the game,
I-
you're doing
I
something
put,
wrong.
I put 5 more extra deck monsters like before we started.
No, that's fair. No, that Omega, that's not actually necessary. Well, yeah, for now. There are certain decks.
Once I get more
where
C's,
you
I can
run
do
no
more of
extra
it,
deck.
but you know?
That
Because
that doesn't have anything. You play tuners in this deck.
I only have like 3, so it's like, it barely comes up.
Anyway, he set 2 more cards, so let's see what dog shit trap card that there's no punish for is going to negate Dragoon.
Well, to be fair, he can't get over with Stardust, so.
No.
But what he does, what Robin does is he shows Axe how it's actually done and makes Trish himself.
Dragoon, you can't make Trish.
I
Can
can.
you can't.
So, sorry.
I don't have the cards on field right now to make
No.
Trish.
You can't with the
Dragoon
Duke's
is-
with the Duke's Phalanx combo. You can't make Trish. No.
Yeah, no. Dukes is not a Trish anymore. If that was Legionnaire, you'd have some lines to it, but not with Dukes.
Well, you'd need a 4 on board already. The problem with Dragoonies is that they constantly eat themselves off the field to synchro.
Yeah.
I mean, Robin, you just have to go for it, and if he's playing some trap card, you have to eat the trap card because that's how our format works.
Yep.
Our format is called
You
you
want to
eat
reenact?
trap cards.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Activate
Now
Brianna.
let's see how many
Go,
pitch
like-
do we get.
Are you gonna pitch 2 or 3?
Pitch and
okay.
Gores.
Oh, you're playing Gores, okay.
Omega, it's not me this week.
And then I will just go into battle. So I just wanted to know Tyrant Chain without wasting my good cards, and if you deprison me, that's fine.
Alright.
I am not afraid of Necro Garden on the field.
I mean, I'll be honest, this is a very even and intense match.
Like, honestly, other than the fact that Robin could have pitched next turn for more Brianna hits, I almost would have let him hit the Necrogardener. The Necrogardener does way more in graveyard than it does on field.
I know, but I don't have like take a hit.
But if he doesn't have outs to Brionac, I
That's
think
okay.
that's a fair.
That's okay. Axe doesn't
I
want
also
to
wanted to
activate trap cards.
True. Imagine sitting on a trap. See, this is why I was fine just using Brianna.
Yu-Gi-Oh!
I'm gonna
I guess, like,
go for what we
I will say that's the
call-
first, for real, the first time I ever actually had a chance to actually do Trish if I could. Really.
That's true. I will. I
I've
say,
said it before.
I'll say this, Axe. I don't necessarily know if you should play Trish in this deck, but you absolutely should fill your extra deck.
I guess I'll put it as a filler, yeah, I don't know what else.
I remember when Omega was mocking me for not having Trishula in my main deck.
I mean,
Well, if
anything
you
where you
can't
can
make it, you
theoretically summon 3 monsters that add up to 9, yes. Now, there are some decks where you still can't do that, so, like, that's totally fair.
It
But-
barely ever does that, because I usually have that card in my grenade.
But that's
For
what I mean,
instance-
though, Axe. Like, Wayne exists, and you have a level 3 warrior, if not more. Also,
Well-
I've seen you go through the
Oh,
dev of
Lord.
this. You're a
No.
lunatic who's playing 3 Necrogardener.
There is
Over-
also another use case. Oh my god, I'll say that. If you have another
you go
boss
ahead and
monster,
pitch
a
Ravine.
similar nature than Trish, which has the same requirements. You
Random
don't necessarily want to double up on it.
True.
And then I'm gonna Dukes into Phalanx.
And
Like,
we
I'll
will
say
once
this,
again
I
attempt
lim-
to play the game.
Veiler?
We will not play the game.
No, we'll play
I will
half
just-
the game.
So negates
I will
need to be
just go into
banned.
battle
Spell trap
phase.
destruction needs to come back.
You're free to banish this if you want. I
No, I don't think you
could
get
not
anything.
care less about one Dukes.
This game hates me.
We are 20 minutes into this. This is
You
game
be like
2,
that
by the way.
sometimes.
I
Audience at home, tell me once
just
again,
want to
generally.
that I actually could I could play on the board that'll mill my deck. Like the fuck.
Hey, oh my
game.
god, our third game was good.
Yeah,
Oh
I
my
mean,
God.
and at least in our first game, even though the audio was fucked, the audience at least got to see Dragoonity do what it's supposed to do and not.
Oh my
I
God.
just feel like I'm
everything.
being an insult to this fucking tournament right now. 'cause I can't play
I'm
a fucking game.
biased. No, actually, we all have these weeks.
Oh, yeah, no.
Do I need to bring up?
I mean, it's
Do
so
I need to
weird.
bring up the screen? Do I need
Like,
to bring up the
it's
screenshot
the-
of me breaking in Gladbeast?
It's the ironic thing, right? Where like, obviously, you don't want to be playing your deck this way. You're just drawing the cards that your deck makes this way
Yeah.
play. But it's just so it's like
Tacky.
so hilariously ironic. Axe wants to play the game, but he's only drawing the cards that tell Robin not to play the game, and it's just not funny. Yeah, he's gonna
Oh,
guard
it's
to that one.
hilarious.
This
That's
is
fine.
what. Well,
I'm
I mean,
getting
I don't
in
know
for
how we
20
do
suspended.
it in the match formats. That would get funky. I've debated though adding a manual mulligan rule. Like, you look at your hand and go, I can't normal summon,
It's like I can't do anything. Can I please?
and then. Oh, okay. Yeah, that
Which-
makes sense.
Now-
That makes sense in main phase too.
Now I'm fine going into things now that I'm not going to get banished immediately. Could be Compulse still.
Or
Compulse
warning.
is the punish here. But
I mean,
I'm
warning's such a costly punish though right now. Like, with
I
the game-
still think
the game
warning
is
the
tight.
Stardust is worth it.
Oh, I mean, it is. It's just that Robin still gets to play so much off that.
Yeah.
No,
Anyways,
no response.
that's it.
All right,
At
this
the
gets
same
a
point,
lot
though.
freakier, deeper.
Holy fuck,
All right,
finally.
Rhoda.
Alright, yep.
Yep.
Rhoda
is fine.
Now solar recharge.
Fucking weird.
That's always one of the
I'm
worst
just gonna
brick hit.
play him, and up to this point, I kind of just want to fucking mill.
And now,
Battle phase?
now.
I don't want to chance it because fuck. Oh gosh.
That is an acceptable choice to make.
Oh, I thought we were waiting on summon ignition, and I was like, and
No,
Robin is
no.
about
Axe was
to-
debating whether or not he wanted to go to the battle phase, and he did not get a good mill. Hold on, what was
No, he
that? Can you
did.
guys? Can you
That was
guys hold on a
That was a
second?
Gardner.
Okay,
That
he
was
did get a
That was
Gardner.
good.
All right, but he got an MST
Yeah,
as well. So
that's-
it's
I don't know,
It's a
Gar-
Yeah,
median.
that's fine.
It's a
Gardner
median
MST
mill.
is Gardner right now is a really good mill.
We pitch Compulse here every single time. 100% of the time.
I mean,
that's a
Dragon
Compulse.
Ravines is pretty cracked. If these guys are talking about hitting it,
Oh
like,
no, yeah, that is
guys,
the
you
card
have
of this
seen
deck.
me literally pitch Dark Hole to activate Dragon Ravine, right?
Yeah,
Like,
if I lose, if I like die here, I'm just gonna.
No, that is the card to hit out of this deck because
Anyways, I'm just gonna go ahead and
once
do the
again,
thing that I
this
tell
card
them
is
to
not
do.
okay at 3.
now, to be fair, Robin's the
you
only
can just
one
root
with
it.
3 because of Dallas.
Because of a dark
Yeah.
deal.
God.
Yes.
Fuck, okay.
A dark deal, you say.
Well, at
Yeah,
least you're
top,
not.
And then Atlas activates.
No, it was literally a dark
Second
deal
pop.
because
Yep.
it
you're
was
gonna
a
pop.
trade. It was a trade chain that got me Dark Refer.
Get it?
Yeah, that's game.
God
weekend.
fucking hell.
Yeah,
no,
Atlas is good.
You have Gardner in Grave, but
So you negate 1.
Oh no, yeah. Here.
Well, there goes my Alpha Stardust.
Yeah.
Yes, correct.
True. That's why I've been playing the way I've been playing to out your outs for Stardust.
And
Yes,
this
Robin
is
is
why
well played.
Stardust.
And
By
now
the
you
way,
got me here.
this is why Stardust gets banned.
Yeah,
is the fact that this is a game plan.
Yes,
Yes.
because it literally just a way to like tighten the noose.
I mean,
The fact
if,
that
if it
protect
wasn't
the
if it
Stardust-
wasn't that, he still wouldn't have back row defense.
I drew
and
Dark
I'd
Hole.
Still be safe
Fucking
from,
Stardust.
Yeah,
I
no,
would
he
play
has
it.
Dark
Make
Hole.
him do it.
Yeah,
That's-
still
This is why
force me
Stardust
to
gets
do it and try to play through.
Yeah, I mean, if you
I have a
had
fucking
moves,
Wolf
you
and
could
Judgment Dragon in
choose-
hand.
Well,
No.
that's your fault. That's a Lightsworn problem.
True.
It is the
Yeah,
light
no,
sword
that's,
problem.
that's not on me. Also,
And
if
I
you're
mean,
gonna
we
have
went
to-
for 11
I never-
turns, and he
I
has.
never got to play this game. I never got to
One-
play the fucking normal light sword play at all.
Well,
this
then
fucking
just
game.
play the deck, because Axe, I don't think anyone is going to be hitting your deck. I'm going to be very honest here.
Fair enough.
And if they do, they're a cunt.
I'm gonna add a third Judgment Dragon and we'll see how that goes.
Yeah, no, I don't know
I
how
don't
this
think
is gonna go.
I don't think your
Um,
problem was
now,
not drawing Judgment.
Like, I do want to say,
yeah.
I do want to say, the
Both your
interesting
hands.
thing is, yes, like, obviously Stardust helped Robin, like, secure the game. There was no black pay for X.
I
but
was-
also,
I-
I gotta be real.
I was
If
winning
Robin
way
drew a
before
card,
that.
he has
I-
Ravine.
I
It still becomes Dukes, and he
Oh,
just
no.
makes gay
I
boulders.
just
all day.
wanted.
uh,
I just need to see if I.
I'm gonna hit it. And we're going. It's time for match number 3. We're gonna see what happens.
Let's see if I get bodied super hard.
Well, I
cast
kind of
rock.
hope
Well-
that you don't, because we had some bodyings in our first couple matches.
I'm actually just angry right now.
Yeah, tonight has been the night of body
Yes!
bags.
We've
Alright,
had a lot of weird bricks. I
Why
mean,
did- why is it
I
always
didn't
when-
brick. I just Dallas went first in game 2 and crushed my soul.
You know,
That's a different
game
thing.
2 shouldn't be talked about. That game shouldn't be talked about.
Game 1,
Oh,
I
shit,
went
turn one
Burr,
wouldn't
and
start.
game 3, Dallas went Burr, and then we just had
Have I
that
just
middle game
lost-
that we don't want to talk about.
So I'm gonna be banning Dragon Ravine, but
One
have I just lost 5 weeks in a row already?
That is a card.
No,
That's
you
right.
only
Al-
lost- you
Also,
only lost
Axe, I
three.
mean, I know that's
Oh,
new
that's
for you, but that's
no.
not that new for some of us.
Axe, you've
More
only lost
consecutively.
3. You went to finals 3 weeks ago.
okay.
Excuse me, want to explain what that pot's doing in there?
Being a funny man.
No reason.
All right,
Hey,
so
Morph is in his name.
yeah, he is a jar who morphs. Loth is on the bottom. He is playing Morphtronic. David
When the
is
jar
doing
is
something.
morphing.
I am activating reinforcements.
He's gonna Rhoda.
Now, see, I'm actually the most worried about Loth's deck.
Well,
This is
there's-
it's not
Loth's
Jartronics,
playing,
it's
Loth's
empty
playing
morph.
Morphtronic,
If
so
it
there's a
doesn't
certain
bullshit
card.
luck his way into winning a game.
It's not. Here's the thing. The thing about
shit.
Loth's deck is.
I know what
is
I know what he's playing.
No,
This
it's a
deck
very.
He's always playing Gun. He's always playing.
It's a very.
This deck kind of scares me.
Yeah,
Loth,
Dallas made,
Loth and
this
David
guy
are both.
David's always a fucking.
I
pain.
gave David a suggestion and he took it. So
Well,
This-
you not only did you told him that a Dandy Warrior was really good, actually, and
Yeah,
then he was like,
I
oh
was
shit,
like-
I'm gonna figure that out. That is a good
Oh,
judge.
no.
That's a pretty good judge boy.
Yeah, fuck off that.
I just don't like.
Just eat his whole
Johnson
turn.
out here.
Yeah, it's
Feel
like,
like
you
that-
have
that-
I
he
also
doesn't
lost
follow.
my tokens. That's unfortunate.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
it didn't
It's
go
fine.
up.
Because it negated
Oh,
the summon, yeah. So
Yeah.
Loth, that was the
That
best.
was a
4,000
good boy
points you
judgment.
spent. That was the best 4,000 points
no,
you spent ever.
Loth is learning how to judgment.
oh, and he found the Selfin.
Oh Jesus Christ! here
And
we
the
go.
board.
But does he take that?
This
or
is
does-
why
Yeah,
I'm-
he does self.
I'm-
You absolutely do Selfin into Selfin every
You feel like you should keep going.
Also, this is why I'm scared of Loth's deck.
Was
Because
it
it's
because of a
afterward,
certain equip spell
Yes.
we saw in that spread?
Yes.
Oh
And
shit!
that and
Even
and
one,
a-
he gets to
Oh
do
no! He gets
Staplet!
blood
God
staplet.
damn it! Staplet is
That-
like Staplet is so
Fucking
bad, but
trained
he's
to
just
be-
so.
Oh, there's the one.
Okay. Okay.
Well, yeah, he hasn't double summoned yet though.
No!
Oh my God! You had the phone in hand.
No!
I Loth. How are you
do it.
not
Going
good
4
at
deep,
Yu-Gi-Oh?
baby! Found a boombox and found a
Loth
remote.
is,
Also,
Loth is
oh my
just
God.
simply the
God.
best
Holy
duelist.
shit!
That trap card you saw in there. That's the reason I'm scared of his deck.
Ah, yeah, that's another
No.
problem.
Yeah,
That's
right,
there's
yeah.
there's 2 cards I really don't like in this deck.
Is one of them perhaps made of a stapler? Oh,
Well, no, I don't
have
like
the gift.
stapling, but I
the
understand that's
gift.
not the correct ban. No, it's
I have the
the
gift.
it's the tools, and it's the bind. The bind and the tools
Oh, man,
are my big
400.
problems.
There is a gift for exactly Loth's deck.
Does Loth go into Armory Arm here?
I believe yeah.
Go
but
face down?
Yeah.
What?
Oh, and yet it doesn't matter at all.
Yeah.
Thank you, top deck.
I want to
The
strangle
top
David
deck
right now.
is Junk
Da-
Warriors.
David is kind of a duelist himself.
Yeah.
No,
He just drew
these
good.
two- What?
Yeah.
Axe, why can't we do this?
No, I don't think
Dallas-
it's
this is what I was telling you to do,
because
duel
David's
one.
in the format taking it from us is the thing. We just have to strangle him.
I could have made
I
TG
don't think
there.
we'll-
I mean,
but,
It's the same problem. We'll do
I
it.
also want
We'll do
to.
it.
I
We'll
also
solve
want
the
to throw it out.
problem.
I also want to throw it out. I absolutely
Loth's
drew
was way
this.
more cracked.
Like also like talking about
And now
like
he's dead.
drawing better, being a better duelist. My turn 1 hand for Druidity was fucking phenomenal.
Oh no, yeah, you're...
Like I drew my entire deck and I put all my good cards in the graveyard. Unfortunately, that means that the Johnson man is going to cost Loth the game because he has no life points left.
Well,
Yeah,
I mean, he would have died
yeah.
to Berserker otherwise.
Well, yeah, no. I don't think he would have been able to pop off because Berserker would just tell him to fucking die. But yeah.
But does Morphotronic Bind just win?
Yes,
Well,
that's
I
a
suppose
board.
it depends on what he can get. He does get a 1-for-1. I
there's
don't
one
think he has
for
any
one.
targets left.
He just needs to top off. He needs to,
No,
like,
wait.
top
He
off,
does. He
right?
does have target.
No, he definitely
Yeah, I
would
know.
promote himself on.
No, I know exactly what the
Pitch
target is.
tuning where?
Mm-hmm.
His machine, yeah.
It could be tuning wear for tuning wear.
That is-
It's the sucky boy.
He's gonna do a removal spell.
I need to think about this for just 1 second.
I'm gonna
No.
suck you up.
And break you.
If this isn't Effect Veiler, or
It's Wrath
This
of
is
Veiler
not a
I'm
once
waiting
per
on.
turn. It
I
is not
know
a
what
once
it
per
is.
turn, but I will Tyrant's Temper.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Yeah, Tyrant's Temper to sack. Ooh, reload!
Avarice.
Okay, this is
I
real.
got one
Yu-Gi-Oh.
avarice.
Holy shit, this is the best fucking game we've had all day.
Audience,
You
these
need to
first
normal
two
something,
games,
something, or you're going to die.
These were not Yu-Gi-Oh games. This is Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yeah, like,
This
look,
is
you need
a
to normal
fucking
something, something fucking right now, or you're going
Yeah,
to
he's
die.
setting. He's gonna set.
Okay.
He's setting.
We're good.
Uh,
We're good.
I mean,
Axe
it's
He
Well,
may
Wait,
still
wait,
explode, but
wait,
David
down.
has 2 tokens.
I
know
appreciate
what you
your
want.
enthusiasm, but I need to focus.
Loth has found the
He
one
needs
thing
all of the
Axe
focus
loves
right
more
now.
than winning. David losing. It's bind, everybody. It's bind.
I
Doesn't do
mean-
anything because these are baby
Omega,
baby tokens.
Considering I have to run for this fucker, yes.
It also doesn't do anything because of Tyrant's Temper, maybe? I'm not sure.
Yeah, it's
does
Tyrant's
it
Temper.
better.
Huh?
Tyrant's Temper ignores it completely. Yeah,
Ah,
monsters you control are unaffected by trap cards.
Yeah.
Okay, well, yeah, that would mean that that's why he can change his battle position.
I think Tower Tempers also doesn't fucking.
I mean, Tyrant's Temper's a good card.
Ah,
This is weirdly
I
a
mean,
good macros board.
I gotta be real. Out of the cards which negate trap cards we've seen today, I'm not really that plussed about Tyrant's Temper right now.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
When Royal Decree's in the format, I don't know if you could really complain about Tyrant's
Now-
Temper.
Would this be Ancient Fairy Dragon just for defense, or do we?
Honestly, that would probably,
probably
not be a bad
attack it,
idea. Yeah.
Well, we'll see what he does.
No, that-
No,
that
it's
do
Black
not
It
Rose.
is Black Rose.
He's going to yeet us the board.
Which is the good call.
I need to.
That is
Yeah, I'll
also
send it
solid.
back. I don't want you to do any graveyard shenanigans.
Don't believe that negates it.
Yeah, that doesn't
No, it
negate, but
doesn't.
it
What it
only
does-
gave
If-
it only
if
gave
he
Loth
pop decks
another.
something I get.
Would you like to believe I drew a back
I'm
row?
not sure.
All
Well,
right.
it's in your fucking hand.
What?
Well, Loth
Yeah,
only has
I-
4 more
that's what I
products
was
in his
gonna
hand.
say.
Is the problem?
I can tell
I
exactly.
did grab a cell phone.
Yeah,
I'll say
we
this,
did see
I
the
know
cell
exactly
phone
what card that is in his hand.
And you will see what that card is because it's Divine Wrath.
Ah.
That
Oh,
was
that's
my
not what I
Star-
thought you had in your hand. Okay.
That was Stardust
I
Shimmer in
love-
my hand.
I thought
All
you
right,
had.
we're hoping and
I-
praying David doesn't get a normal summon.
I thought the card. in
I
your hand.
didn't get a normal summon.
I know. I
Oh,
like David.
you
All right, Loth, you get to live one more. You
I
get to
like David's
cockroach
deck.
one more turn.
I think I'm gonna be on Team David for this one.
I'd
That's
both these
because
decks
you
are
never liked
fucking
battle
wild.
phase.
Well, also it's because I'll be very rude. I'll be very honest.
Uh,
a Lost deck has been rude to me in test games way more than you.
Yes,
but it has
I've
to
been
win
very
first.
rude to Dallas.
Yeah,
in
but that's
test games.
because you
That
beat
is
up my
entirely
deck in
true.
test games a lot.
David,
Except, yeah.
no matter what happens afterwards, this first game has been amazing. Thank you.
Yeah,
This is
Yeah.
phenomenal. This is the best game all night. So
Omega,
far.
why can't we?
Oh.
This is only 8 minutes too.
Like Omega,
Let
seriously,
me
I wanted this to be. I wanted it to be like this. I wanted to like build half my deck and cool shit to happen. Like,
I
oh
don't
my
mind losing when it's like this.
God. Yeah, same. It's just like I did get.
Okay.
Uh,
Normal Lone Power.
Oh,
Activate Lone Fire. Pitch Lone Fire.
is this
4.
Dandelion?
Grab Dandy.
Dandy.
We are
Activate Spore.
Yep.
Pitch
Sword,
Lone
Magic
Fire.
Fire.
motherfuckers so hard.
well, I
To
hope
be
you-
fair, Dandelion's not going to do much in this.
Is
well,
he gonna go
Dandelion's
into
gonna become-
his own
I
Black
only
Rose?
have one Sync 7.
Is it Black Rose?
It is Black Rose.
All right.
I assume
When the
you're not
rose
going to
is
activate
black.
the effect.
I believe it's mandatory.
It is not
What is it?
mandatory.
No.
I'm
It's a
trying
can.
to suss out what I think that back row is.
Okay, I know David has literally,
Well,
I
I
know
Anyone else
David
hear
has
the phone
literally
going
forgot-
off?
no.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Well, if I-
activate.
Okay.
Okay.
That was great.
Yep.
Oh, okay. That was the chain order. All right. I was kind of confused by that.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
Alright.
Omega, David forgot this in a test game for Lethal. Black Rose does have a second effect that requires it to be on field.
And then
Yes.
card plans.
Ah,
And it's just boomboxing again.
Mr.
hey, it works.
Boomboxon.
When you are playing the consistent deck of the format.
Hold on.
Well,
I mean, I've
I
talked
see.
about this before.
I have anher gift for this.
The Morphtronic
believe
has
you have
always
that big
been
one.
still pretty good. It's just Loth for some reason decided not to try and make this work for like 3 weeks, and we all forgot.
Well, that is
I
unfortunate.
think I
Loth-
tried
Loth-
playing it, and then
Loth
I.
did the smart thing, and he's like, actually, you guys aren't gonna ban my
Ooh.
deck.
Hmm.
This is negation.
You know, that's actually a smart play. If it's not,
Yeah, it's
for-
double boombox.
This is death.
This is.
That's not a battle trap. This is super
Well,
death.
It can't be another TT. It's a judgment. So he
Oh,
still
I'm
loses.
gonna
David died.
judgment anyway because I'm fucking dead.
Yeah, you're gonna die anyway.
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, you're actually dead.
Mm.
Yep.
Mm.
It didn't matter.
Loth didn't
Nothing
even have to
nothing
do
mattered.
anything. He had
It doesn't matter,
4,800
David.
attack on board.
Don't have a weird ape attack right now. It's fine.
No, I'm.
Whoa, that
I'm,
was weird.
I'm
The
not.
life points like
No, that
glitched out.
was-
But I will say that I
Alright.
had quick draw in my final hand.
Holy
Ah,
fuck.
That's a shame.
Go on
Loth,
to game
you-
2. That was game
ripped
1,
victory
everybody.
out of- you ripped victory out of David's fucking smart ass.
Hey, no.
No, that
David
was-
played well. David
Max
played
is so
well.
punchy because he
don't be
brings so
so
hard.
aggro.
Wow.
Yeah.
Fuck
Ricky
you guys,
Ricky
man,
Axe
like,
is interesting.
Here's
You
my gift.
understand? You don't understand about
I,
guys.
I,
This-
feel-
I mean, I
feel
perfectly
no sympathy
understand.
because
This
Axe
is-
spent the
I'll throw
entire
some
start
shade.
being like, when I get to finals, I'm gonna do this and this against Dallas before he'd even
No,
played me. So I'm not even feeling
Okay, well, I have to be that confident about it because otherwise I get nervous.
But what
Here's-
I'm gonna
here's the
say
thing.
is,
Yeah,
I'm
okay.
gonna throw shade at Loth. This is what Loth is normally like every week when he bricks and loses immediately.
Oh yeah, no,
Yeah.
I am.
You're true.
Are you kidding me? I'm the biggest bitch.
That's I have frequently pointed out
Omega,
the amount
it's
of
also
salty
when-
motherfuckers we have. In
Also,
our-
Mega, when you were doing your phone issues and called David a smartass, like, oh wait, no, that's actually the words for it. He's just a dry smartass that I'm just tired of sometimes.
I mean, I'm also
This
smart.
game.
I'm never salty
right.
about anyone calling me a
You
smart.
gonna updude me?
Yeah, he's gonna
I'll
draw a
let you-
card.
Dude,
Um,
2 cards. Oh no!
I will normal
Okay.
junk synchron,
Not the best.
special summon junk servant.
Nope, no, that's pretty
blah, blah,
good.
blah, blah.
But
Uh,
we know that his only
You gonna
7
sync?
Oh, his only other 7. Okay, so he makes Berserker.
Yeah.
Right now.
Yeah.
Right.
That,
And
that
Berserker
is my
has
turn.
2 mats.
Guess what?
Ah. I
Oh, now the
see.
life points are evened out. Alright, Loth, you have 6 cards to work with.
No, you know the crazy thing about
Oh,
it's,
boy, here we
minus
go.
999 in card advantage.
No.
Wrath for Wrath.
Wrath
Well, he's out
for
of
Wrath.
effect negates.
Yeah.
I fucking hate to find Raph sometimes.
Oh my
Oh,
god!
it was a
1 for
beat.
1.
Into
Or,
1 for
it
1
was
pitch
the- It was the first combo
What?
line.
Loth is playing. This is modern Yu-Gi-Oh! Baiting
Loth is
out
playing
negates.
5D Yu-Gi-Oh! Morphin.
And he's gonna do the vacuum and remove! He's gonna just eat this man! Yum!
Can we point out that yes, Loth searched out
Mm.
1 for 1 last time with the freaking
Gold Sark.
Sark. He just drew it this time. Loth is just a better duelist.
It was
than
in
him.
my
I
starting.
always thought Vacuum was fucking awful, but I guess it's. I'm
He
wrong.
is.
I mean,
But he's
Vacuum's
useful in
fairly
these
bad,
situations.
but against the
He's
kind of
good-
decks we play against, he is a pretty legit target for certain
Here's
things.
the
Like, he's a
thing.
great going second card.
To me,
Vacuumin is
Vacuumin
is the oldest kaiju in existence.
Vacuumin beats Stardust.
Vacuumin is good exactly off of 1 for 1. To me,
Fair enough. Yeah, you have to.
or
be
if you're
def-
or if
you
you're
have to
playing,
put in defense.
I mean, Selfin also works. You can self
No,
on
there-
it.
If
there's
you
also
if you
other-
can special summon Vacuumin in defense mode when your opponent has a big
here's the
fungus,
question.
that's the
they're
only
really
way
Is
to
David
do it.
gonna make
no. Well, also
Black Rose
wait,
and
Loth,
blow up?
Are you
I
playing?
can't jump.
are you
Quick
Oh,
playing
draw
right,
no
yeah,
synchron
intent?
can only make.
Quick Draw is
You
a,
didn't
is a
have a target,
dumb
do
boy
you?
sometimes.
Yeah.
Do you have a
That's just a
second
pass, I think.
Berserker, though?
I don't
No,
think
it
there are
is
any.
not.
Oh nope. Oh he
Right,
does. Okay,
Nitro.
Nitro Warrior.
Yeah.
I was considering my second junk berserker or nitro.
Oh,
So what I learned is
okay.
that David lied to me when he said he could only.
No,
make
he has
one
only
seven.
1 generic 7. I think is what he said.
Yeah, neither of
And the
these
battle
are generic.
trap
sevens.
or both off executive. Okay.
No, but it's just
But-
gonna get rid of.
You know, it'd
Berserker.
be hilarious if I had. called
Never
up Alphonse
mind.
with my-
He's
I
coming
want
back.
that back.
And
kind of
we
bullshit.
are.
Fuck.
But no, that's a good play, David.
Yeah,
Still
no,
fun.
they're all of these people are just salty.
Not that
I
hey,
don't-
wait a
I don't
second. I was
have
about to
bans,
say I'm
but
not salty.
Call of the Haunted has
No,
shown
I'm
up
not
a
you,
lot.
Please, Darkle.
I
I mean, it's good, but it's kind of
talking
slow,
about.
and you out it with spell destruction.
But we don't have enough of that.
Well, we're gonna.
We're
fix that,
working on it, Omega.
In a
We
week.
just activate my one of MS.
2
Before that,
weeks.
no one
2.
can
We have
draw
to
it.
play 2. Well, a week and a half now.
Yeah,
we
no,
have to play
you
a
only
week
have to
and a
play
half.
one more week.
Of course, just roll 6 and then don't
Dallas,
find
I
anything.
curse you. I curse your cards. Bricks for you.
A box on your family.
A brick on your house.
Brick.
A brick on your head. A brick upon your
A brick
head.
on a brick on your dog.
You know what?
Ooh,
It's
that's
great that despite
interesting. Some-
I didn't actually have a target for that.
No,
You should
you,
have.
you banished the boy.
No, I did.
Now,
well,
very good
that
question.
wasn't even a
Do
target
you
for it
have,
anyway.
beer force?
You need to have a battle trap where your action is
That's
dead.
probably pretty bad.
no, that's.
Are we
that
going to
is-
game 3? Nope, I think we're going
that
to
is
game 3.
lethal.
Yeah, I didn't get Mirror Force.
What was it then?
What
That
was
is
it?
a shame.
It's time for that.
Oh,
all-important
Morphtronic
thing.
Force Field.
Ooh.
Ah,
Ah, fuck.
Going to game
Okay.
3.
Okay, so that
Well,
call
honestly,
was,
these
that
have been
play
good
was fucking
games.
awful. Damn.
These have been good games, so. I
So
don't know.
if I lose here and you guys see my side deck, you'll probably see. Oh, never mind. This is a great starting hand.
All right, Loth, please.
I
win.
love to hear it. I love to hear it.
Okay,
I
good,
love
David.
to. I love
Karma's
to. This is a great
coming
starting
for
hand.
you, asshole.
That's one pass.
I mean, you don't,
Because
you don't
my-
know.
I-
I'm so awful right now. I don't-
Oh,
Game.
game.
You're never allowed to complain about people who
Dallas is
do
cursed.
games. Sarcastic fucking cunt.
That's a shame.
I caused that.
Did I
Yeah,
get cut off again?
Yes,
Yes.
yeah.
Did I get cut
You
off?
were like, you're never allowed to. But
So
I
here's the
said you're
thing.
never allowed to complain about people being
My
sleepy
deck
again, you
hasn't
sarcastic
given me a
fucking
not
cunt.
tuner yet.
I am one. Yes. Fuck all of
that
you.
is important.
My
Yeah, when you're playing synchros, tuners are good.
Yep.
A staple.
Yep. Stapleton is. I mean, he's not meta relevant, but he's a little bit bullshit.
It works for what it works in our
Well,
city format.
because his effect to not be destroyed kicks in immediately, and then his second defense mode effect is after damage calc. So you can just set him and be like, you can't get rid of this guy. You have to like blind knock him or something.
Well, that's. Huh.
Big stapler. Oh,
Also, Omega.
That's actually a play.
Ooh.
I
can
will
tell you
chain
exactly
to
the-
that, compulse, and send back your staplet.
Big brain man.
Main
nice.
order.
Yeah, but that does mean that.
give Loth 2 cards.
Yeah.
But it also
And that
gets rid
is
of stapling.
It does give
And
it
a
a
C and D.
For
yeah.
now.
It was a good move.
Damn. If Flora was 100% life,
I'll just bonk you directly.
Yeah.
Why,
Yeah, that-
guys,
that-
you're making us look bad.
These games are actually fun. God
Hey,
damn it.
I've always looked
I'm
bad.
trying
This
to
is my
God damn it.
comeback.
I want to try it again. I
Right.
feel like I was a wash.
No matter who
Uh,
loses, you guys both kind of deserve to win over all four of us.
I special junk servant,
Hold on.
I'm
normal
saying
level
it.
leader.
Ooh, an 8. Is it
Yeah.
Stardoot?
Yeah. There's no way. It's
Robin,
not.
is this not
I-
the most fine-brain game today?
It is
No, guys, if everyone's drawing proper cards.
For Junk
I'm a
Destroyer.
particular fan
Oh,
of.
okay. Not going for Stardust. Going for. Jump
Of
Destroyer,
axe
he's gonna
bricking
pop some
2
back.
times?
That-
That's
Oh,
what you're
that's
looking
a
for me.
bad for me.
No, I'm a fan
fuck?
of me telling you to just draw better, and then you did and won.
You ask-
That is
Yeah, no,
a shame.
Robin, I appreciate your coaching.
Yeah, no.
Robin
Honestly,
gave
I'm gonna
Dallas
get
the
you-
advice
I
he
might
needed
have
in the
to
off
take a
in the
DQ.
off room.
It was
My
coaching.
two-
Alright.
My 2 outs this situation destroyed by Junk Destroyer.
Yeah.
I mean, Junk Destroyer is
Junk
not a
Destroyer-
bad hate choice.
Hate to see it.
Yeah.
I don't know. I like both of these decks.
And then knowing
Stapler
David's lucky,
and
I'm also
David's
scared
fucking
about
Divine
both
Brass
of
is
them.
on board.
If I had a Stapling, oh boy.
Man, that
Yeah.
compulse actually fucks up.
Stapling
Yeah, yeah.
out here.
Well, it's only because he
That was a
chained it
good play.
to card destruction.
Card destruction.
Yeah, card destruction.
Yeah.
No, that was a good play.
That was a good play. I can't. Yeah.
So
I can't-
card
That was-
destruction.
that
So
was
card
like-
destruction to 3, everybody. Card destruction should go back. Dumb that
Honestly,
they
yeah.
can't
Wait,
into 1.
we need to do
No,
the
no.
make Loth win game initiative.
All right, I'll play. Oh god, what archetype? I'll play Dangers, and we'll see card destruction to 3.
Well, wait until Danger.
No,
We'll
you
do it
don't know
until.
what
But
we
Data
need to
Loft
make
was
it
not
up.
No, that's horrifying.
I mean, everyone's gonna play.
I mean, they're not
82.
banned, but they're all.
Ow.
So that actually that eats an attack. Loth actually did crackback damage
It's
there.
kinda.
Mirror Force would be great right now.
Gordon has fat bush.
Yeah, Mirror Force would be great in Axe. Guess what was destroyed?
Yeah, I need to strangle David one of these days. I have to strangle
So
him.
clearly,
Fine.
Mirror Force
Why?
needs to come back
No.
to 3.
That was a
exactly-
good.
Actually,
I
with
don't
Heavy
understand
Storm,
Axe.
should
Axe
we
is
let
defeated.
Mirror Force come back?
No.
That's a discussion point. For,
Not-
but
not
Heavy
to
Storm.
3.
We keep putting it at 2, yes, but no.
Not to 3.
No, it's the semi-limit the
activate
semi-limited
Gold
list is
Star.
fake. It's 1 or 3.
I like semis.
Yeah.
No.
Well, you're
semi-limit-
dumb. Go to Japan.
Malicious
Axe.
is KO pretty
Axe,
cool.
semi-limit exists exactly for Destiny Hero Malicious. And that's it.
I disbelieve. I disbelieve.
Okay,
But you're wrong.
I'll be
Roll to
a
disbelieve.
little fun.
You rolled a 1. Get
What
bent.
tries are there?
Sorry, but look at the current ban list.
No,
That doesn't
I
have
do
anything
not
to
think.
do with it. Also, to be
okay.
fair, none of those cards should actually be semi-limited. Konami's just babies.
Mirror Force should, no, Destiny Hero Malicious should be semi-limited.
Well, yeah, that's true.
He
Malicious
learned.
can't exist at 3.
Yeah, I remembered that there are in fact
Limited should literally just be called
electronics with fat.
the malicious and whatever Konami is too afraid to put at 3 list.
All right.
You see there's stapling out here. This is
Omega, I'm gonna be real. I do agree with one of those choices being
a
a
solid.
cautious semi-limit this year.
Oh.
Yeah, no.
Is it Joker?
not.
That's
No, it's E-Telly. I don't think E-Telly can go directly to 3.
E-Telly is actually at 2 in the OCG as well. That might be legit, like just to make sure you can't always draw E-Telly. But for the most part, the semi-limited list is fake.
Yes, no. The semi-limited list should not be a
Like,
thing.
think about what the OCG did. Desires to 2. What does that do?
No.
What does it do? That doesn't do
Also,
anything.
Mirror Force can definitely not come back to 3 of them.
Hey, guys.
Why?
I
Why
should
not?
I'm gonna go roll my world to feel less salty.
Spoiler,
about life.
because first of all, you're the only person that has Mirror Force at 3.
again.
So it'll just lead to it getting banned
Like,
again.
why does it sound like Axe is walking further and further away?
He probably is, but I don't know what
I
he's
leaned away.
doing.
I leaned away to grab my tablet, but
Um,
so what set did we open previously? Because what should I roll for the wheel ball?
Oh
again?
my god, no.
this week is Generation Force.
Thank you.
Why?
Did you draw your
What
one
did you
brick?
get?
I've drawn cards that require Morphtronic to be on field.
this is.
But I mean, like,
Yeah.
why can't we run more than one copy of Mirror Force?
Because you're the only one who owns more than one copy of Mirror Force.
I
So?
have 2.
So why doesn't play with that?
Then it'll just lead
Well-
to getting banned again.
Only if you're a cocksucker.
Yeah, those were good games, Loth.
No, if you're running 3 Mirror Force every week, I don't know.
Just
Dude,
play
I don't have
Heavy
Mirror
Storm,
Force.
I
Dallas.
can still activate it, but doesn't do
It
anything.
wouldn't have
Mirror
mattered.
Force was.
You
no.
didn't have to do that, you bitch.
You didn't either.
That
It
was
didn't do anything.
great.
Oh my
I don't
God,
have a
David.
face-up Morphtronic monster.
Not,
David,
not,
you fucking ass.
it did,
I mean, that was
David did have
definitely
that
David
face.
was definitely styling.
And David has no right.
I don't
to
know.
that.
That was a good.
Yeah, no. I mean,
Axe-
the match was okay. I'm just talking about the end there with like the tyrant's temper. It was
No,
literally.
I'm saying
no.
Axe to shut the fuck up. Axe, you.
I did, and I feel
I
like
mean,
David doesn't
I'm
deserve
hoping
to-
that in future, when I'm angry about crashing and dying, Axe can remember this moment and have
I know it's
empathy, which he
happening to
usually
you.
doesn't.
It's more of I.
Enjoy the dumb nonsense in my side deck.
Anyway, I'm gonna call the
and
recording.
majestic.
You should-
I'm gonna start the recording.
I
We need
feel
to
like I
sit here.
should. I feel like I should be honest. I'm playing Blackwings. You should side in your Shadow Imprisoning Mirrors here.
Yes.
Clearly, while the discussion was happening, David, you didn't know I slipped Robin my deck, so he's playing that against you.
Robin,
You
Robin,
gotta
Robin-
read
no,
this
remember,
That'd be great,
Robin
yeah.
beat Omega with 6 Sams.
I
Clearly.
played Loth's deck with 2 Morphtronic Bind.
Okay, I'm
And
glad I
also-
started the recording. Some of that was
He's
on
playing. He's
Yeah.
playing a 3-card deck.
Let's
It's
go to the
Morphtronic
RPS and let's
Bind.
hope that David didn't forget how to do the thing in
Alright.
round 2.
True.
I need to
Imagine
say this on like, but like I'm amazed that we're
At
both
Rocket
being fucking super salty this week.
I mean,
Holy
I'm not.
shit.
I'm not actually that salty.
Yeah.
Well,
Well,
As,
been
as
worse
you guys
than I am.
evidenced by the fact that you have made me bust out laughing several times. Like
Omega, I think I will tell you 100% why you're not as salty as you could have been. Is because the bad game was game 2 and not game 3.
yes,
that's 100%
the
the
bad
reason.
game was the middle game. If that was 3, I would be like. I mean, I was very salty in game 2, where I was like, okay, so I'm gonna steal all your bans and ban all Dallas's cards.
Yeah.
No,
I
I
did-
believe you started with I'm going to ban
David,
Dallas
you know what I'm
Rangers."
playing. This is RPS. You know what I've selected.
No, his internet dropped.
What?
Oh.
Oh,
Look at
fuck.
Discord.
Okay, so he's been disconnected
Oh,
before
shit.
the match started. All right,
Okay.
we will have to rehost.
I can't even leave.
Oh,
Just you have to.
I
exit
can
it.
leave.
Oh, yeah, bro. But
Oh,
I
there he
forgot
goes.
to-
Yeah, I gotta kill you.
Huh.
Okay.
So, just to be upfront, I just get really salty when I draw the same 10 cards and then get 2 O's.
Oh no, Axe.
I mean, that's
understand that,
correct,
but-
Axe. It's just that, like my not necessarily snide comments earlier were very literal, as you have been like you have beaten me in finals and been like, Omega, I don't know why you're so upset.
You
I thought I played a
also-
good
here's
game, and
the
I'm
thing,
like,
you
well, it's because
also-
I bricked
you
pretty
also-
hard, Axe.
You also took your salt out on other people. That's the thing. It's like I don't care about being salty. I'm frequently salty when I brick. I've said,
It's true.
I've said
You-
before on mic. That is when I get salty.
In round 1, you were very salty, I think.
Oh, yeah, and I frequently admit that. I don't get salty when I get beaten. I get salty when I brick.
My thing is, it's also I'm
And
very attached to Loth hopefully winning, and then
I'll
David
be
also just
real,
not winning the same
I-
deck he's
You
playing.
gotta kill your darlings there, bro.
I'll be real. I'm not usually like, and honestly, with what I think is degen stuff, and some of you don't think it's degen stuff, and I think you're smoking crack, but you're smoking the meth. But like, what those don't make me salty. Like that makes me just very upset. Like
No, Omega, what I
you
did to
think
you,
up
that
on
was
level.
I'll free relay, man. What I
like
did
yes,
to
and
you was
the
degenerate.
the Tria Beast, the turn 1 Beast decree is
Yeah,
like
no.
that. I
To
wasn't
me-
I was a little salty about that, but that was mostly just I'm like, wow, I'm just really pissed off. I've been locked out of the game.
Turn 1 Nat Beast is pretty good. I don't think it's degenerate. Turn 1 Royal Decree, pretty good. I don't think it's degenerate. Turn 1 both. Okay, that's degenerate.
Oh, I mean, and I believe I think I set 2 Chaos Trap holes.
yeah.
Wait,
Wait,
this is still being recorded, BT Dubs. I
I
didn't pause it.
legitimately think I could actually overcome it,
Ready up?
but I just have a thing when David wins, it feels like it's a loss.
Robin was a bit busy. He was
That's
laughing at me.
that's
your
your
personal
thing.
thing.
You need
That's
to
your
get
personal
over
overcome
thing. That's the
Hey,
thing
if I
you should
could-
discuss with your therapist.
Because here's the thing.
We're gonna
Axe,
just Thomas Rabbit David as a fucking.
you forget you are and you can't use that as an excuse. I'm sorry, you don't get to keep using that as an excuse. This is your own personal hang-up.
If I could get the floor for just a second, I just want to say that the internet cut off my joke I was saying, where I was going to say that my huge brain cells that I actually still have were very well worked out after that law.
Oh no, yeah, you and Loth both have
So,
giant
but also
throbbing
here's
craniums.
the thing, David. You should surrender.
Right.
You also roboting pretty hard for a second there.
He was
this hand doesn't
intelligible, but
Yeah.
I think that works with this joke because he ran out of brain cells to remember how semifinals work.
So he's
to remind him.
taking some
That was the
processing
joke I
time.
had to make.
Oh yeah, I forgot I
Before
pulled a
we
card.
start.
Right.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
Yes,
for the
you have
audience
not
who
rolled
can't
the
see
wheel yet.
this, Robin
I
was
did.
a
I
bit
haven't rolled my
distracted
wheel yet
because
either. I gotta go do that later.
I
on
pulled a David. I accidentally called Axe Loth.
I
Super
mean, that's
rare
what
Gen
people
Force.
do.
That's not bad.
Look in text
What
chat.
do I even take out of this deck?
Look underneath the invite.
I have slided into all my consistency, I believe.
Also, Loth, I thanks. I guess thanks.
Oh, hey,
I
don't forget you
appreciate
can
you
spin
doing
the wheel
that.
too.
Oh right, the wheel.
Oh, calling your God Code Magician. Actually, that's cool.
All right, against your deck, this is probably the best I'm getting. So if I brick, then I brick.
I'm a bit sad you're getting Gagaga Magician, but I understand.
I mean, I could also get one of the Xyz, I guess, or Surface.
I mean, I know sometimes we
I don't
do
think
because we
we
don't know
will
what to get. We get card pulls, wheel pulls for trade. I don't think that should be the primary use of the wheel pull. You should use it to get something nice
no.
you need.
Well,
I can
the
get
Super Rare
Trinity, I
XYZ is bad.
That's right.
You should
Trinity
not
or
get that.
Vapor.
I think Gaga Magician's the best.
Honestly,
Yeah.
yes. Because other ones, the things that's actually just openly
I
useful
mean,
for me.
Infected Mail is so
That's what
fun.
I'm-
I already have one.
Oh, you know what? I
Oh,
can
okay.
take
If you already
that
have one,
Yeah,
then yeah. I
but
get that.
if you run 2 Gaga Magician, you can
No, he already
special
has an
summon
infected
anything
mail.
else.
Everybody infected
Oh.
Mail, so it's like
If
I
anyone
don't
could-
know first stuff.
If anyone can get a good look at the wheel I posted, I was so close to hit landing on just rare.
Ouch.
Oh, Super Rare is pretty decent this week.
Yeah, there's some decent ones.
Honestly, Rare is pretty decent this week.
Back
I already
to
have
the
an
duel we're
Xyz Mail,
doing.
so I'm gonna get my God.
That to
David is
I
going
take that
first.
back. Rare is actually
Two
terrible.
on the top.
yeah. I think I have
Ooh,
Once
and
again,
that's-
has to start with a turn 1 junk synchron. Not the.
And
Not
that's
the
a
most
junk sync.
Oh, okay,
And
no,
David
he's
does
got a
the same play as
servant.
you
I
Oh.
feel like
Yeah.
servant is arguably one of the. I mean, I would feel bad about not banning Dandelion out of this combo, but he didn't even get to Dandelion good.
I kind of want
That's
to
a
add
junk
something,
berserker for
Might-
just under par.
It's
I'm gonna-
absolutely like the problem combo I'm seeing the most that I don't like is just he's got a dark
Omega,
matter.
I'm gonna have a hot take here.
That is draw a
You can-
card.
Oh,
You can
draw
call me
card.
full of shit if you want. I don't think Dandelion is overpowered in the Synchro era at 1.
Yeah, I think I kind of agree. Like,
Sure.
he's one of those cards where
that's a
you
shame.
get the 2 tokens, but you do the whole thing. But yeah, it's
When we get to the Link era, Dandelion should be yeeted out of existence.
So,
all
I'm
the
real.
scientists.
If David gets the finals, I think I know what I'm actually gonna have to hit.
well, I mean, he
I
didn't beat you, but if he beats the deck that beat you, that may be a
Alex?
take.
and it,
I don't really know what I'm going for. Like, I think Beast is the proper hit, but
Have you side decked into death?
did you break?
I have side decked into a hand that I have in my hand, and it is a
You
hand.
have side deck into a hand that does not beat Junk Berserker?
I see. You love your hands,
No,
so you
I've
must be
I've side decked- I've
Yoshikage
side
Kira.
decked
Oh,
into
okay.
boards.
Never mind. That's a good one.
That
And
is
I'm
going
baiting
to
up
be.
more
Yeah,
than-
there's that's a card that David has 2 of that's also just fucking
Okay, I
annoying.
also think we have to probably hit Divine Wrath by some
You
point
do-
now.
I'm going to kill
I
all
don't
of
know.
you.
It was because only David-
Also,
Don't replace it.
whoa, no, time out, Dallas. No, you don't get to say that. You were literally
I
yelling
do.
at me about having more. I'm the only one with 3 Mirror Forces. David's
No,
the only
no,
guy
no.
with two Divine Wrath.
First of all, he's not. And second of all, Divine Wrath is literally just worst of a bunch of cards people have.
I know,
And
but it
I
always,
don't
it
know what
always
those
puts
are.
it.
Hey,
It was
we need to
pissed off.
solemn that.
That.
That's
Yeah.
first of all, fuck no. Half your life points is way more of a cost than 1 card. I
remember
know
that
that in
almost-
real Yu-Gi-Oh! Solemn is the problem card. No, I don't think it is in this because everybody Solemns for full LP.
Yeah,
Do
I'm
you,
just.
do you
I'm just
remember?
getting
That
this,
almost cost me. That almost cost me the
this-
first game against David.
Like Dallas, if
I'm
you
just
want to
getting
hit
hit with all those
Dallas, if you
tables.
want to ban Solemn Judgment, you have to lose
All right,
first
Mirror
one.
Force.
All right, you got a Mirror Force. Thank
I'm even gonna say
you.
that.
You
I'm
chew
just
through all the
saying.
gates.
I'm saying to ban Divine Wrath when so many cards in our format exist.
Well, I'm gonna
that's
ban
why.
something else first because I'm actually gonna hit his deck really hard. But
That said,
I-
like, I was saying, I think the most cracked play that David has is normal
Double order.
normal Junk Synchron Special Servant. He can make whatever
Right.
the fuck out of the Junk level 7s he wants.
Which
Like,
is
there are so many more cards
basically
in both of
just,
these decks that deserve to be.
just Berserker right now.
It's TT.
Wow, this was a deck of we drew all of our counterplay.
Yeah,
I mean, in general, I'm getting kind of tired of that.
Play.
Like, I don't want to
I'm not
reban
drawing the
TT,
play.
but like, there needs to be something.
Okay. Alright, Omega, now I'm gonna call you out a little bit. You think TT is not okay at 1, but you think Mirror Force is okay at 3?
No, I'm saying I don't want to reban TT.
No,
I don't want to hit
either.
it again. I'm just like, I'm getting kind of tired of these games where nobody plays the game of Yu-Gi-Oh! They just play their
Alright.
back row. And I don't even know if getting Heavy Storm will do it.
Well, that's partially because they only draw their back row.
I mean, yeah, but still, like, fuck it. This shouldn't be how it should be. You should be
Okay,
able
my
to
game
read
one-
boards.
my-
monster.
I'll say this: my game 1 should not be a test case because that was an aberrant of
You-
exception of a hand.
I mean, my games are
Marth,
also
you are
afraid that
correct.
too.
It needs to be kicked in the butt sometime.
Activate tuning.
That's fine.
Grab jump synchron.
Mm-hmm.
That was compulse. That's a little sad.
Eh.
Little sad.
I'm gonna go right back. I'm just gonna.
Give me
I'm
one.
Not trying.
Wow,
cards.
hard summon. Quick draw.
No, that's the play. I know what he's getting off of
Yeah,
this.
sing for 6.
Having a
Yep,
station might make it easy to walk
6.
away and run over yell at things.
Make the Gurren Lagann.
And that's all morning.
Yeah, well, there's Solemn Warning.
That was the
Because
play.
I'm not drawing my monsters, so we're just playing other cards. I am hard normal summoning dukes.
I'm amazed.
This is a weird game.
Well,
that's the reason
Robin
I
is
didn't
showing
do
you
it
the
this day.
weakness. Everybody is so scared of Dragoonity because it makes turn 1
I
Stardust.
side-decked into
But
consistency cards,
you-
by the way. I
you're-
side-decked into 5 consistency cards.
the
which
problem
just
is that if
normal
I've
summon.
talked about this before, the problem is if you don't get Phalanx in your graveyard, your deck doesn't do anything. Forget about making turn 1 Stardust.
Also-
Your deck literally doesn't do anything.
Also, if you solemn junts in my ravine, then I'm not playing.
I'm gonna
That-
be
that
honest.
keeps your
I think
consistency, but-
as much as that was a hefty solemn judgment, I think that was a good solemn judgment.
No, that solemn judgment is why this game is still going. We're playing Spore still. I'm going to ban that card. I didn't even lose the
Yeah,
first round, and I'm gonna ban that card.
Wow.
I feel like this is already made. I'm not gonna ban Ravine anymore because I feel like I don't need to.
Oh, I know
I
what
mean,
card I
well,
could
we'll see how this
ban.
turns out, but Ravine definitely.
Robin,
like,
you
Ravine's
least
a
morally
fun-
of one.
I
Not gonna get
am just playing Duke's Beatdown. This is Mystic Tomato Beatdown, but again,
Hey, Dukes
Yeah.
at least gets to become bigger than that.
Hey, I'm just gonna MST your back
That's
row.
a smart move. That's the move to do.
I
Get
don't
rid of
like
that
what
shit,
it
whatever
is.
that is.
Yeah.
I don't care what
It's
it is.
another
I don't
divine
Oh
like
my
wrath.
god. Fuck you,
Get rid
Divine
of it.
Wrath. Oh my god.
It doesn't do anything at this moment.
Well, yeah, he
Well,
was.
he
out of
didn't have any
cards.
Yeah,
card
but
names.
fuck it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just tired
So-
of fucking it all the fucking time.
We're just gonna
I mean, you know what the
Dukes
card
these
is.
Hey guys, just a quick question because I forgot. Glow Up
Yeah.
Bulb was played, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
Globe has been in a couple of
Yeah.
decks.
Yeah, but it.
Okay.
I mean,
anything.
Loth, if you're gonna do that thing where you ban a card just because you've seen it a lot and it didn't do anything in the format, I may have to punch you.
Please
I may have to
stop.
steal
Like,
your ban.
This is
may-
actually-
No,
It's
Axe, you don't get to tell Loth to stop because you do the same fucking thing.
All right, guys. The game is probably over.
Now there's a card
no
that we've been
longer
seeing
have
a
a
lot
card.
of that's pretty
That's a
deep.
card.
That's
the card.
hilarious.
Activate
That's
effect.
fucking
That's the
funny.
card.
Oh, okay.
But
Okay,
that's a
no,
card that
then,
might need to get banned.
Your card didn't matter because I'm just gonna sync now.
Yeah.
No.
Okay,
Hyperlibrarian.
I've maybe changed my idea.
Yeah, no, that's a more fair one because this has been in multiple games and cost multiple
Hey guys,
games. so-
I need cards because I've drawn nothing.
just
I will
casually
make
gonna
a point
reload
of,
Gorse,
like-
gonna put it back in the deck. Just
That was. I'll make a. I will
yeah,
make a
no,
point
you're
of.
fine.
You have no point of me complaining, but it also feels like I feel.
No,
I also
you-
wouldn't.
I-
I,
my
wouldn't
point is-
I wouldn't ban trap stun.
What do I need out of
All right,
my
Axe, you're
deck
getting
to
muted.
win?
Oh wait, I
I've
forgot you
already-
banned trap
no,
stun.
no, no,
I
no,
forgot.
no, no, shut up.
I forgot.
Battle
Actually,
trap? I don't
I
have
will,
the setup to
I will
make cards,
unserver mute
so
Axe.
Mirror
There's,
Force would,
he's not. You don't get to make him not allowed to speak in the
Fine.
video.
I honestly, I accidentally did that. I'm
I
gonna-
apologize.
Wait.
I forgot that you banned trap stun. I'm
pretty
sorry.
I
was
never
that?
heard
That's
of
a
a
pretty
giant
good
ban
start.
trap stun.
I still agree with my ban of trap stun.
A classical
And-
case of
Okay,
back
but
in-
why
Here's
what
the thing,
I
Axe.
did was
First
really
of all,
weird.
that's a stupid thing to call me out on because I've had a stupider ban that I've admitted was stupid. So
Uh,
just call me out for banning Upstart,
to
which was
clarify,
dumb.
Just to clarify,
Plus, I wasn't
you're-
calling you.
you're
I was trying to
activating-
call up.
Hey, everybody in the peanut gallery, shut up.
Guy, shut the fuck up and let me ask about the game. Is this you activating blow up effect?
Yes.
Yes, I think
Allow
that's
it.
Chain Link 3. Like, it's tokens.
It means I don't get to draw from Hyper Librarian, but I will have to allow that in this scenario.
I should probably go for a bit.
And now we're getting Spore. Yeah, this card is fair.
yeah.
I mean,
super.
Spore. To be fair, Spore is one for cool.
Yeah, but
That-
yeah,
to
it's
be
6
fair,
right
it's-
there, or 5.
But that doesn't matter. There's only
It's
one dual,
six
Dallas.
for free.
Just because you're soft on plants. Oh, he's making 5.
make
I thought
my
he was
own
making 6. He's
Hyper
doing his own Hyper
Librarian?
Librarian.
I have not.
I mean,
do
the
not
game
think-
is over because of Spore. If I don't draw a good card now, the game is over.
Yeah.
Hold on.
yeah.
Is Dallas soft for plants or hard for plants? Who knows?
I'm soft for
Okay,
plants.
that's a good card.
Yeah, that lets you do the thing.
Did it pay off?
And now we
Yes.
just do this.
I did anyone else
Yeah.
notice it was
David
like
gets to draw
briefly
some cards
negated?
here.
Holy shit.
It was negated for
David
like half a second.
Just
draw
draw
one
one
card.
card, I
I
think.
don't think. I don't think it's enough effect.
Yeah.
Oh, it's with any.
Uh,
Okay, it's with anything.
which
Synchro
one?
summoned. I'm dumb.
Yes,
So,
no. When
yeah.
anybody synchro summons, you draw a card.
That is-
TG's
that is
Hyper
why
Libra-
TG is
There's a
very
reason why
good.
Hyper Librarian is limit 1.
Well, no, the reason it's limit 1 is because of degenerate combo decks. But
Well, yeah, but
These are
like
good
the fact
things.
that you can just do it more to draw cards.
no, that's why it's like a staple card. But the reason it's limit 1 is because synchro spam combo bullshit.
Yeah.
Beat you out.
I'm just done.
That was very
That was
tight.
a very.
Oh my gosh.
One card I drew was in
I-
fact Pot of Avarice.
Hey,
I
Robin.
drew the phalanx and I had the freaking consonants in my hands from the start.
Yeah,
Hey, Robin,
I
good
have
game.
nice.
You're.
Start the recording. You guys are ready. We're going to finals. Let's see if these duels can continue to be as cracked as they have been. And let's go to RPS.
The first two were just garbage, but it's fine.
First one surrender.
No, no,
Except
no, no, no,
defeating
no, no.
Dallas.
No.
It's
First of all, I
defeating
think
Dallas.
my match with Dallas was okay, other than being a weird 2-0. And yes, whoever just
Oh,
won
okay.
surrenders.
Dallas, how do you lose that? I always pick paper.
They don't. Nobody
No,
but me
you
remembers
always-
that round.
you
Yeah.
always
What are you
pick
talking
scissors.
about? You always pick
Well, you
scissors.
played scissors.
Yeah. And guess who's picked paper all night tonight?
Yeah, Dallas is paper stratting, which would be funny. Is actually Dallas, is that why we clash so much? Because I also usually I have my AI set to always pick rock, so I usually pick paper instinctively. So I
Then again,
also am off
apparent-
an MBT paper strats.
Then again, apparently I'm the master of
Here's
like.
the funny thing. I usually set, or
What's up, Loth?
during testing, I had it set to always rock, and then I would usually end up just picking scissors because that was the closest button.
Pretty funny.
No,
Wow.
what I was gonna say
Oh.
was apparently I'm the master of tying with people in rock paper scissors in EDO Pro here.
Yeah, you're fucking psychic in real life.
I don't
Yeah,
know
no.
how or why.
Here's the thing. I have a psychic link with Omega because that happens to be in Omega all the time.
Like
but
I
I
said, if
also
we just
do that
paper
against
shred,
Loth.
I don't know.
No, it's not. I don't actually. I only have been doing that tonight. This is a hard sideboard, actually.
And
I think
also,
I
I
take
will
this
note
one.
that Utopia is in there in case I ever start with 2 jump servants and
I
not
just
much else to do
remembered,
with
right?
them.
Yep.
I'm a little
actually
bit
think I tried this
sad.
card out.
I'm a little bit sad that there's a card, a sideboard tech that that I'm not gonna get to use because it's really hilarious and cracked. But I'll go through it afterward.
What is it based?
I believe it is. I believe it to be.
It is not based. It is cringe.
It was cringe,
Attribute
father.
Is the
Cringe.
is the species, right?
What?
When it says attribute, that is the species of monster, right?
Correct.
No. Attribute is
No.
attribute is the elemental type.
Oh come on! If he didn't know that, he deserved to fuck that up.
Yep.
Y'all people are too
I
kind.
mean, the reason I asked is because I could fuck that up.
Dallas, I am too kind. Lucky has been trying to teach me to not be.
Well, Lucky's
We're
not trying
also
the
at
best
this
of
point
their
we're
life.
trying to teach you not to be kind.
Also,
Telling you run three Morphtronic Bind, even though we all would hate
as
it.
we
Trigger
as
upon
you
it.
guys have saw when my throat was being a bitch, I was super spitting fire.
Yes, I did notice that. I noticed that you just got way sassier when you lost the ability to speak over people.
Oh Jesus! What do I do here?
Just made you
I
so
think I do that.
You waste 3 minutes of the
Oh,
audience's
this is-
time.
Sorry, this is a hard sideboard.
It really
Was
was.
it
I
that
just
hard?
finished.
For me, it is.
Yes.
Yeah.
I feel like we sideboarded a lot faster.
I
Well,
suspect
actually,
he
did we? I
has
don't
the
even
problem
know.
I have of, okay, I have stuff I want to side
Oh
in. What
my
do I
God!
take
Did
out?
I actually do that? Oh no, I didn't.
Well,
Never mind.
David,
He
your
almost
side deck
bricked.
always your side deck confuses me.
Yes!
You're like,
Do it!
okay.
Yes, Robin!
Omega, my
Man,
hand is
that's weird.
my hand is all spell traps.
Oh no, Dallas, you've done it again!
Well,
Hey, Rob, regardless of who wins
Though,
this match,
keeping in mind that
you're
you're playing 6 Sam, so some
After
of the
the
spell
bans,
cards
I need
could be
to- I need
shit
to fight you.
like 6 Sam United and Gateway, so you can have some very good spell traps.
Just gonna toss some cards in the
Yeah,
graveyard.
he's just gonna
for
put all his
real
tuners in
quick.
the graveyard so he can actually play the fucking game. Oh boy, is he gonna do it?
I'm gonna do the thing Dallas
Can
loves
you
most.
climb right now?
Of course I can climb.
He's playing Dragoonity. Yeah, fuck yeah.
I mean, after the first one, can you do a second?
Yes,
Yeah.
that's Dragoon. Actually, you not pay
Okay.
attention when I play test?
No, it's
Dragoonity?
because half the Dragonies don't do that.
No, it's
I guess
only
we're
it's
right.
exactly
Sometimes we
Vajrana.
Okay.
It
I'm used
depends
to-
on what I want to open, but I think
I'm,
against Dallas, I need to open
I'm
my
used to the
negation.
trauma of when we used to play Thunder Dragons against
See,
you. And like,
I
you climbed
know
4
you-
times.
That was
or
like
something.
one afternoon, and
So-
yes, but also Axe, I climbed with Vajrana. is
I'll give
also
you a
the thing.
hint.
Oh, if this
5 of
doesn't
my-
work, it doesn't work.
5 of my side deck cards were against Stardust specifically.
It's just
If it doesn't work, it didn't work.
Dallas
But
plays a
I
spell card.
think I
Fuck
need this.
Stardust.
Dallas
I
is
do
playing
actually have that.
Prohibition exclusively for Stardust.
I do actually have that spell card.
No.
All right.
I mean, it's
No,
already
remember
out.
how we were
I
making
activate Gateway
jokes
of the
about?
Six.
Yep, that's in the
Remember
way.
how we made jokes about like
I
unhinged
activate
Yu-Gi-Oh
6
cards?
Samurai United.
I play Fuck Stardust. You must now whip up Stardust in front of me,
I
otherwise you
activate
lose the
Shin's
duel.
Smoke Signal.
Well, you got
That
something
is
at
a
least.
good one to summon. Yep.
Uh-oh.
Okay, now here's the real big question.
Yeah, it says this
Here's
man.
the $1,000,000 question. What is that set card?
What is
If
that
it's
side card?
warning, I cry and hope someone
Look,
bans
it's,
me.
it's
I'm
his
getting
pot of
tired of
avarice.
that card.
It's his pot of
Imagine if
avarice.
I-
Oh, you're getting tired of warning, huh, Dallas?
Imagine I just set. I don't know what I would set. Anyways, it's one.
All right, on you.
God damn it.
Mm,
Okay.
There is no hope. There is no salvation.
There's not even any counters.
Yeah, it got negated. He couldn't get the
I know.
the engine started.
We're just being like, it's like blemish.
So I'm just gonna go ahead and Dragon Ravine and Do I even want Dragon Ravine here, actually? Do I Dragon Ravine? I don't.
I mean, it's infinite advantage.
No, it's
Do you?
cycling. There's no advantage actually.
So we
No
get,
advantage,
we
only
get
downside.
Dukes.
That's also not true.
No, only neutral.
But it's you pitch one to either send one to grave or to add to hand. So you net
We
0
go
cards.
Phalanx here. We activate Phalanx.
God, you said only neutral. I just reminded of all those dumb fucking fighting game jokes I've heard.
We send Phalanx to the graveyard for Mistletoe.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Well, he's thinking
Thinking.
about that one.
Thinking.
I mean, Mistletoe
Introducing,
just fetches back Phalanx.
It does. It does
By
just
the-
bring
dumb
back
question.
Phalanx, right? That's all it
Is
does.
it-
Oh,
Is
yeah, this is a you move. It's funny though. You told me you didn't even realize Mistletoe is turn 1 Stardust as well.
A dumb question, but
okay.
is it Mistletoe or Mistletoe?
Let me double check where the T's are.
Because there's a T after
Gonna
the
start with
S.
Stardust.
Yeah,
If you have
It might
Deepers,
be.
you have
Also,
Deepers.
it might be Mist
I don't have
Latane.
Deepers, but I do have this.
It is like a Celtic weapon, yeah.
Pitching Phoenix for that.
It's a couple.
That is the way to
By the way,
stop
if you guys
open
don't ban,
phases.
if you guys don't ban something out of Robin's deck, I'm actually gonna punch you guys.
No, don't do it.
This is
Also,
Actually,
first of all, Dallas, you
I
should
don't
not
have
expect that from me.
Stardust.
Robin and I are
Oh,
on the exact
hold
same
on.
deck.
Nah.
What are you talking about? I'm tempted
I know.
because then Dallas has to come all the way to Australia
I'm dead.
to punch me.
All right.
Wow. Okay.
My hand
Dallas.
was Dark Hole. I had
No,
Dark
no,
Hole in hand, so that's why. I
Yeah,
didn't
no.
really-
Shaw the Morning. I fucking hate that card, and I'm really tempted to dive next round and just ban it.
So that was asceticism that you had set, right?
No, that was Solemn Judgment.
Oh,
No good
okay.
judgment targets. Okay.
That,
No,
that-
I fucked up. I should have. I didn't think about Brandy Stock. I should have Judgmented Mistletoe and Phoenix Stardust.
you should have
but,
instantly solemned Dukes actually, because that stops
No, that
me from
wouldn't-
chaining anything.
but I wanted to. No,
if
it
you
doesn't. though.
if you had solemned Dukes, well, I would lose this turn because I'd solemn Dukes, and you'd bounce Stardust.
Yeah. I did misplay a little bit there, but my biggest regret is that
Is that you draw 5 spell? You
yeah,
drew 5 spell
I know.
traps?
yeah.
That's
I-
always
I-
that's
I
always
had
the one,
a-
isn't it, Dallas?
I had
It's
a good
always
hand of-
that
Oh,
move.
oh,
I
oh.
hate when that happens.
Have
I'm gonna
you
start
do that?
recording so we actually get this ball rolling. Otherwise, we'll be here for 5 hours.
Yeah, no.
Hello, welcome to the band circle. Omega, you are first round first loser. Yes, I know I was. It was kind of embarrassing after my game 1 that I got bodied pretty hard in those couple of last games. But you know what was really embarrassing, Omega, was that game 2 where certain double negate cards happened that unfortunately I am only 1 man of ban. And unfortunately, while this does mean that I probably can't play Karakuri ever again because they make this card really good, I am gonna hit Naturia Beast. That's a spicy card that you can make on turn 1 in quite a few decks
Yeah.
that are legit, and that's
Also,
rough.
I'm gonna be real. That probably shouldn't. That card probably shouldn't be unlimited right now.
Yeah.
Maybe
We'll,
one.
we'll see about hypothetically. I don't know how many people own more than one, but hypothetically, we'll see about probationing him later. But I'm gonna add Naturia Beast to the list because that was
Yeah,
a
no,
very
that's
rude
fair.
game too.
That was you don't get to play game 2.
I mean, I literally on my first turn scooped. I set 2
Yeah.
cards. Dallas flipped up Decree, and I was like, "Yeah, I actually can't play out of this with my deck."
Marth, it was a secret rare and a set of secret rares and secret.
Yeah.
But so this
Well,
actually brings us back to the interesting one. And Axe wanted to
Oh, boy.
clarify if he's allowed to take back what he says as a joke before he explodes. But Axe, to be fair, Loth always makes a joke, so it's okay. So you are our second round
Junk
loser.
Synchron.
I mean, that's a
That is-
choice. That I mean, that
Uh,
shuts off
actually,
several good extra deck monsters.
Are you sure, Axe?
I'm not.
I'm gonna quit this format with Axe. I
I
can't
don't-
with Axe anymore.
Think
Between
that-
Axe and
that
Loth, I'm
is
actually starting to lose my mind.
a good enough card.
I
to
didn't even
ban.
say anything.
You're banned.
You're
And Loth, don't.
you're
Your historical
historically.
bans
I
have been
just want to
awful.
kill David's deck. But
Yeah, no, and that's
David,
why
I
you're a
can't do
stupid
that.
fucking
It's
idiot.
for us.
David got clapped.
All right.
No,
So
I know,
Actually,
Axe,
David-
that is
David
I
dropped.
understand why
and,
you're doing
and he
it.
was winning.
I understand
until
why
I
you're
drew
doing
the
it,
card.
and that's why you're
but-
stupid.
Dallas, you may say that about me, but the audience doesn't agree with you on
Axe.
that.
That's
We were
because the
ju-
audience is fucking stupid. You're all stupid.
Let's Stardust. Let's just do Stardust.
Now
then.
Dallas
So we move
doesn't
on.
do it. All right. So Axe did
I
not
am
lock
not
in
the
his
people's
mind. He
champion.
wants
I
to
don't
go
care.
for
Because
Stardust.
I need to have Dallas at least be like want to at least talk to me and pass this conversation in other parts of the week.
Dallas has gained 5 heal points.
I don't.
So Star
I've never made
Dudes
it.
goes again.
I wanted to joke because I wanted to like force David to do something else, but fuck.
Stardust is. Wait, hold on.
He's
Axe hit
Axe played
Stardust
this
again.
game.
Yeah,
for
yeah.
a week.
Axe said he had a V2 if people did
That
not
was my only
respond well to
two
V1. He doesn't want to. He's being bullied by Dallas.
Yes, no. I'm bullying him into making logical decisions.
Well, I mean, also to be fair,
Is that okay?
you're not upset about this because he's banning the card you went banned, but you got to final. So
Goodbye,
I
Stardude.
mean, to be fair, he didn't have to ban that. I don't.
No.
I
No,
don't
no,
care
but-
what he banned.
I was
I
gonna
cared that it
say-
wasn't something stupidly targeted at someone who came fourth.
I mean, let's be honest.
third,
third.
how dare you?
Sorry,
Axe,
sorry.
we
David.
saw Forceful Sentry get played, and that
Oh,
probably
no,
needs to be out of the
I-
fold
Loth-
soon.
Loth is handling
I
that.
did a
Yeah.
lot of Forceful Sentry main deck.
Hey,
And I
Dallas,
did
is
main
my
deck
band
Forceful Sentry.
stupid?
No, not this week.
Well,
No.
you were
Cool, I banned
considering
him,
Gub,
Poch.
which I mean I would have allowed because I hate that guy, but also that was
No,
only
Gub-
like relevant once.
I would have kvetched about Gub, but that is still a fair ban.
Oh,
But no,
Axe
it's
so
a ban.
Dallas, not Dallas, Loth, you are first round or third round first loser. So you wanna clarify you are going for?
I'm
Axe
going
player
for the
experience.
sentry that is forceful.
All right,
thank
forceful
God, I can
sentry.
stop
I
sidecking
think
this
we can
card.
safely red list that guy.
Yes.
I don't
no,
think he
red
should
list
come
that
back.
immediately.
Oh, my Forceful Sentry.
I was
No.
gonna make it. Dallas, you probably didn't hear me because I was talking to her. I made a joke like, I'll ban in Pachi.
That would be a
mean,
useless
Does-
ban.
It does nothing.
I feel like Omega might have to veto that one. That one's
That would
like.
just
I
be like,
would've-
no, Loth, I want
Dallas,
you to
I would
actually
have done
be
it to
useful.
spite you because you keep
But has
saying I
that card
ban
even
stupid things.
resolved?
Guys,
If you
my
say I
Forceful
ban
Sentry's
stupid
gone. I
things,
have to
I'll
play
double
real
down.
combo cards now.
Yeah, oh,
No,
well,
Robin, you're gonna play Confiz.
Well,
Don't
he's
you
True, I
lie
just
to
gotta-
me. Don't you lie to the
Omega.
audience.
Omega, he was already playing both.
Okay, my
Was he
life.
already playing both? I didn't actually read his
Yes.
list yet. The audience
Yes.
already knows then. Sorry. I'm sorry,
All right,
audience. I got it on your
No,
behalf.
no. It's,
So
it's
that
actually
was
not
weird
my list.
timing. That was really weird
Yeah,
timing.
you got yeeted. The card that got hit was Forceful Sentry.
Okay,
Yeah.
So,
that's
yeah.
fair.
So our list is we added Forceful, Naturia Beast, and Stardust.
Yeah.
No.
Little sad to see
That was-
Stardust.
I
Which,
really
by the
thought
way,
you
that
thought
means
that
I
was
have to
awful.
take Stardust off the probation list because he didn't come off yet.
Nope.
I'm
Wow.
really
First time
sorry,
that's
guys,
happened.
but that was my
First
other
time.
option, and like I wanted to do the first one, but I can't.
I mean,
No, it's
Jump
fine.
Synchron is a dumb ban
my
that
deck, I
only
won.
affects David.
I mean,
Yeah.
that's not entirely true. I have tried to make Synchron Warrior decks work, and with Dandelion, I could have done something very similar to what David is on. I mean, I don't have the junk payoffs, but I have
But
other
also,
nonsense.
first of all, he
Um,
came third. I don't believe, unless the third place player does something like unholy and does like
Okay.
a last turn FTK, I just don't believe in banning out of their deck.
Well, that's a-
you
that's
know
a
what?
you thing.
I think there was one or two maybe
Yeah, I
fair
would love
bans
to
out
change
of
it
it.
back,
Like,
but fuck it, I guess.
if someone
I mean,
had
like,
saw
I
what
wouldn't
did
have
with
gone for
Dandelion
like
and said,
Synchron would have been the vindictive punish. My thought was Servant because you can always just makes you
We
turn
can do it
one
on anything else.
Berserker,
It just,
which is kind of that's a little
I guess I can also hit Doppel Warrior because at least get through that combo. But
Honestly, I would have been more okay with that.
I would have
but
said
we banned Stardust, so-
Doppel or Dandy is probably the better, and also
can I
I
hit,
think
can I hit
Robin has a
Doppel
case
Warrior
for
instead
Skull.
then?
No,
because honestly, I
already-
better get rid of
No.
that.
Did this.
Okay.
Mm-mm.
But no,
That's
you're
done.
already locked in. We're good.
All right.
I'm going
Again,
to. I have to pull up my
I get
wheel
stuck with it. Yeah.
because
No, I'm not. I'm not sad about Stardust going.
I mean,
Not gonna make
I'm
any bets
I'm
about
sad
it.
because there's not any good level 8s that I own that my Dragoon deck can make. Which, by the way, my Dragoon deck has come out of this fine.
I mean, have you?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, Dragoon came out of all of this fine.
so
Yeah,
guess
no,
what we're facing
I can
next
play my
week?
deck again next week.
More
Oh,
fun
oh,
is not
2
being
weeks.
hit.
Robin, next week is gonna be hell.
Oh, it already is, but that's
No, because Omega, I'm doing the same thing you're doing.
You're gonna
I'm
make
running it.
today. We will
I'm
remind them, Dallas.
We will remind them why Heavy Storm needs to return.
Exactly. Yes. All right. So I'm gonna spin the wheel.
So-
We're gonna see what I get.
Robin, can I ask a favor? I want to face you still because I need to
Alright,
actually
hold on, let me
play a game
pump
that
this
doesn't
up.
make me angry in my life.
Okay, I'll.
Okay,
But
but
you're gonna
we
be
can
playing
always
my
roll
updated
me
round
X.
list, I guess.
I'm okay
I
with
open
that.
3 packs. I will do that off camera, but I'm gonna open 3 packs of Generation Force and see if anything cool happens. All right. This has been
Yeah.
Progression Tournament
When it
number
is-
39. I hope you enjoyed Xyz's format,
They're probably gonna complain about me.
where
in
we
the
only
comments,
played
it's fair.
synchro decks.
What's a good?
There's not enough
sync
Xyz
seven?
yet.
Yep.
I
No,
mean,
this
yeah.
was the first week of Xyz.
Yeah, this is the first week of Xyz. I don't think there were any opportunities. It's funny. We're celebrating.
I mean, I
All
had
right.
Xyz options.
We'll see you all next time for a very different format. We'll see.
Goodbye. I
Have a
hope
good
it
day.